Can you guys hear me now? Are we good? Are we good or are we good? Are we good? 6 minutes in. Are we good? Are we good? Oh, listen, y'all. Listen. Listen. All right, listen. Today, wow. All right. You know what? You know what's funny? I'm going to get to this show right now. And I think it's ironic, but it's very fitting. Mental health in the gig work, mental health in general, frustrations, things happening, how we deal with them. We're going to talk about that today because this week's been a crazy week for me. Not bad, just a little crazy. And this is a perfect way to cap it off, right? Perfect way. The mute button, right? Just right there. Why is it on mute? I have no idea. I appreciate you guys for being here. Let me start from the beginning. My name is Pedro Doordash Sucks. You guys know that. If you don't know who I am and you're here because you just clicked, appreciate you. Stay for a little while. You might get something from these great people in the live chat in this awesome community. So it's been a crazy week. Okay, we're going to talk about some things tonight. I have a funny story to share with you that's going to go great with the story that just happened. We have some gig conference news to share. Shout out to Snap Ops. He super chatted $20. Can't wait to see you there as well, my friend. Snack Ops. Cooper, my dog Cooper, can you please go into the other room? Go lay down in your bed. I'm doing some work. Thank you very much. Go ahead. Go lay down. Listen, some things don't always happen as planned. You have to just adapt. We all know that because we're gig workers, right? But man. Okay. Where to even begin? Tonight's topics, let's go over that. We'll go over our 3 featured channels. I will have the stream link open. I'll put the number up if you guys want to send me a text later on. You guys can go ahead and jump in on the Streamyard. I'm going to take some live people, live viewers right in the Streamyard. We're going to do it like we did last week. It was fun. Topics tonight. Mental health and work in the workplace. And are gig workers more at risk and more affected with our mental health and how we feel, how the apps make us feel, how we react to things, good, bad, and different? Thank you, Kevin. The highs, the lows of the actual app itself, right? Because the app plays games with us. A lot of us are desperate sometimes. We're trying to make money. We come to these apps for a little bit of money, quick money. How is your mental health? Have you checked in with yourself? Have you checked in with people around you? How are you feeling about the apps? What's the sustainability of them? This is a serious conversation. This is a fun channel. I get it. But I want to talk about if anybody's willing to jump in and share how they're feeling with the gig apps when it relates to their mental health and how it makes them feel frustrating or good or bad. It doesn't matter. It's totally personal. Second topic. Can you, in the gig economy, because we are all in the gig economy, but there's a lot of other types of work within that gig economy. Can you do what you love or what you really enjoy while being in the gig economy? Now, it could be food delivery related, whatever you're delivering. It could be a gig where you're a freelance writer, you're an artist, you're a musician. There are a lot of gigs out there. We tend to think of the gig economy how we know it. Delivery of food and packages, parcels, whatever. But the gig economy is not limited to that. So my question for you guys is, can you be in the gig economy? Are you in the gig economy and you doing what you love and enjoy while making money? Something to think about. Third topic is basically anybody that wants to share stories. I'll be putting the number up. You can send me text messages. I'll send you a link to the StreamYard. We'll get some people live tonight. Now, 3 featured channels. A featured channel basically for this month, okay, of May and a little bit of June is going to be Rideshare Rodeo. He's right there behind me. I got him in the description down below. Anybody feel free to put a link to that channel and the other channels in the live chat as we go along. I'll get to the live chat in a minute. I know a lot of you guys are here. Appreciate you guys for being here. Also, there's a channel called Doordash Sucks. I don't know if you guys know this. He's been commenting on some of my videos here and there. I've watched a couple of his. Doordash Sucks. He might even be here tonight. Now, his channel, he's talking about how Doordash sucks. And they do suck sometimes. But I wanted you guys to get some eyes on that channel because I do think he's speaking some truth. And then also sometimes maybe there's some things we disagree about. But Doordash Sucks, he's got a channel. Check him out. You might like it. Third channel is one that I'm going to keep plugging because I'm super excited about it. Me and my brother Hannibal is hungry. Hannibal's hungry. Are going to be having a podcast. The podcast right now is going to be called the Pedro and Hannibal Podcast. We're going to be starting it, kicking it off June 8th, so just a few weeks away. We'll be giving you guys some little teasers here and there of clips of conversations we've had on his channel or mine. It's going to be not gig related. A lot of hip hop, talking about fatherhood, relationships, sports, things like that. Super excited about it. We have an exciting thing coming for you guys this coming up week or next week as well, leading up to the big podcast and YouTube. It'll be on podcatchers and podcasts, but then also on YouTube is via clips and things like that. Super excited about that. Go check it out. The Pedro and Hannibal Podcast, Doordash Sucks, Rideshare Rodeo, also known as Steve from Rideshare Rodeo. So that's what we got there. Now, I'm going to get into the chat in 1 second. I want to talk about one more thing, and then we're going to talk about the topics. I'm going to share what happened to me this week, and then we're going to get into the live stream. Okay. Appreciate you guys for being here. Sorry about the mute. I have no words. My mental health from gig work is bad. Also have W2. I hear you. Kevin, I feel that. And I think a lot of us do. And mental health is something that a lot of people don't like to talk about because it's hard to talk about. And you can relate it to anything, whether it's, how's your mental health with your work, your relationships, family, just your own, how you feel about yourself. Like it's a tough subject, and a lot of people will cower away from it. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to attack it head on. I've been that person in the past. We all have our times when we're ready to do it, right? It's something that can never be forced on somebody. But it's a reality because we're doing this alone. We're in our cars most of the time alone. We get frustrated. We're out in inclement weather. Maybe it's a nice day, maybe it's not. We're dealing with merchants. We're dealing with customers. There's a lot of variables, right? The summertime's coming up. Summer slowdown. It's going to get hot. You have your car. Maybe it's not working great some days. There's a lot that we have to deal with. There's a lot that the workforce deals with. And we're always stressing about the money. Am I making money? Am I making money? Am I being profitable? Am I doing the right things? How's my rating? Am I going to get deactivated? Blah, blah, blah. So many different things, right? And then we wake up and we do it again the next day, even if we have a bad day, because then we have to because we didn't make money. So mental health within the gig community is something that some of us have touched upon, myself included, other gig content creators, but we don't really talk about it a lot. We tend to brush that under the rug. Most people tend to brush their feelings under the rug. That's normal, but it doesn't mean it's okay, right? So we'll talk about that tonight. The gig conference, so I'll talk about that real quick. July 30th. In St. Louis, Missouri. My girlfriend put together this wonderful flyer, which I will then be taking to FedEx, Kinko's, and getting it on Community Post and getting posters made and all that stuff. So she actually made a little something. You probably can't. You can see a little bit. Okay, we got some info there. I'm not going to read all that for you guys, but I am right now, not to make you guys wait, I'm going to share with you some of the content creators that have signed up and RSVP'd, and I've talked to them personally or through an email or whatever that are going to be there. So I'm going to share that with you guys. You can share it now, and we will continue to possibly, I hope, get more content creators are going to come to this event. This is the event of the year. I'm calling it that because I believe it's going to be. And if you can't make it, okay, we're going to live stream the entire event. So you'll be able to watch it live or on a replay and see some of your favorite content creators, see some of the subscribers, people that you know from the live chats, all together having a good time. I can't tell you how enthused I am to do this. Now, I'm going to share with you guys a list of some people. Some of you guys know through the chat. Some people have said they're going to come and all that. I'm going to get some shout outs here in a minute. I want to get this gig conference stuff out the way, and then we'll get the show going. Appreciate everybody for being here. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please consider if you feel like you're getting value from this content. Now we know some names. Hannibal's hungry. He's RSVP. He's coming. He's going to help. I can't wait to meet him in person. Gig Lebowski, Michael Gig Lebowski's going to come. Dashing Grandpa said, as long as something don't happen, he's coming. Love to meet Dashing Grandpa. Gary from Middleton Technologies. I think I saw Gary in the chat just a few minutes ago. Gary will be coming. Super excited about meeting Gary. He's somebody that has the Duh app. If you guys don't know, the driver utility helper. Check out his channel. He's got very sage advice. Slavic D from Kentucky. Slavic D has a channel. He'll be coming. We have Yost Malone. He was on with us last week. If you guys were here towards the end of the live, Yost Malone will be coming. Big baseball fan and also has a gig content creator channel. Gigwise, a fellow brother from St. Louis. Gigwise will be there. And the next two people I save for the end because I think it's going to be a surprise for some of you guys because this is a new thing. Nugs and Kayla will be at the gig conference. That is awesome. I think a lot of you guys are going to be super excited to meet all these content creators. I think a lot of us, Nugs is the GOAT of entertainment within this community, in my opinion. He's entertaining. He's he shows humbleness. He has humility. He's got a great sense of humor. Nugs and his girlfriend Kayla, they both have channels, will be at the gig conference. That's a big, exciting thing I want to share with you guys. Now, you guys could go tell Nugs talk to me already. Go shout him out. Tell him in the comments, hey, Pedro said you're coming to the conference. He's coming to the conference. He said he was. It's a big, big, big get for us. I want to make this thing big, and landing Nugs, landing all these content creators, I'm very humbled that they would even consider to say yes and want to be a part of it. I'm so excited for you guys. And I know a lot of you guys have said you'd love to see Nugs there and other people. And I'm working really hard to communicate and give some invites to other content creators. So this event can be something for the community, and it could be exciting and it could be entertaining. So enough about that. We got, what else? Okay, so big shout out to Hannibal as well earlier. So today I did a lot. This weekend I did a lot. Coached some baseball, softball clinics yesterday, and it's like 95 degrees. It was a great day, but it was a lot. Today I did yard work. I tore some bushes up, put some new plants and what do you call it? Anyways, bushes and plants in the front yard. I did all this stuff. I put this mesh down. I'm going to put some rocks. Anyways, I worked outside today with my hands. It was really good. But I come back in at about 5:30, and I'm trying to set up the live, and it's not working, and my camera's not working. Listen, you guys know when I say I don't like technology and I'm very ignorant when it comes to basic stuff, I'm not. That's no lie. That's reality. It is what it is. But basically, I couldn't get my camera to work on my laptop. I'm, texting Hannibal. I don't know what's going on, man. I can't get in. I didn't know that my laptop has a little slider. I have a Lenovo, little slider at the top. And I had to slide it over because it was covered. I had no idea. Google is your friend. Google when you have problems. That's always the first thing you should do. Don't try to troubleshoot. Don't call, always use Google to help you find out what's going on with anything you got going on, whether it's car related, technology, you got a question about something. Google is your friend. All right. So and then we had the mute issue when I started. It's been a crazy day. It's been a crazy week. We had car problems twice this week. Didn't make a lot of money on the gig apps, but I tried to keep my vibes as high as I could. And I wanted to end the week with you guys and talk about mental health and what it means to me and share some stories if you guys are willing on the Streamyard. So we're already 20 minutes in. Y'all know me. I like to hear myself talk. Let's see who we got in the chat. Let's give some shout outs real quick. Okay. We've got Bud Soda in the house. Diana, Jennifer, Freestyle. What up, Quentin? We got Savvy Shopper, Holly. What up? Frugal D, Mark H, Tara, Johu. We got the man, Meraki, Nate. What up, Christopher? What up, Jackie, Earl, April, Newport, Brooks, Christina. Appreciate you guys being here. Contrary, what's up? Empowered Elevations, Chelsea, Jackie, Vicky, Bud Soda. Look forward to it. Gary, is Bud Soda coming? Get Maximo, everyone. Yeah, I hope Bud Soda comes. It's going to be awesome. Yes, it is. Tina, Picky Pink, how are you? The Infinite Corner, Susan, hello. Mad Dash Road Trip Crafts, what up? I'm no one's favorite. What? You're my favorite. What are you talking about? Are you coming as well? I couldn't remember if you RSVP'd, so that's why I didn't put your name in there. Daphne, Jackie, Kevin, Roxy, Marks, Joseph, Alex. All right, I think we're good. Gig Lebowski, what up? Melissa, what up? Dash Theory, what up? Dash Theory, congratulations on hitting 1K, my friend. Well deserved. What's up, everyone? Good topics tonight. Yes. Everybody go check out Dash Theory TV. Go check him out. He just hit 1K, I believe, this week. And that's kind of that is a benchmark and a milestone for content creators. So congratulations. All right. I think we're kind of caught. Eric, what up? Okay. So the car's in the shop. Yeah, my car was in the shop too, man. Crazy. What up, Patsy? I had some car stuff this week. Always make sure you're ready and you set yourself up, guys. I can't stress enough. And I've said this 1,000 times. I have 1 million videos. You have to prepare. You have to put money aside for taxes, money aside for savings if you can, money aside for car repairs. You have to be ready so that when something happens, because it will happen, if you drive long enough, you're going to have a flat tire. You're going to need a battery, an alternator, a starter. You might need brakes, struts, axle. You might need a catalytic converter like I need. Something's going to happen. Probably not all of them, but one or two things will happen within a year or two of doing gig work. It's going to happen. That's beyond the regular maintenance of, oil changes and spark plugs. Those are small things. I'm talking about a major repair. Major repair. It's going to happen to everybody. Okay. And it happened to me this week. We got through it, but I lost basically 3 days of work because my car was in the shop for basically 3 days. It sucked, but it is what it is. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put the number up. All right. Let me show you guys what we got here. We're trying Streamyard for the second week here. I hope you guys like it. So topics tonight, I'm going to flash them up on the screen. If you're just strolling in, hit the thumbs up for your boy. We're talking about mental health and gig work. And where are you at with that? What does that mean to you? It's all personal, right? There's a new album I'll share with you guys real quick. Kendrick Lamar dropped the album on Friday. I listened to it Saturday twice because I had an hour drive to Jerseyville, Illinois for the baseball clinics I help coach. So I listened on the way there, on the way back. And then I took Ruby for a walk, listened to half an album, almost a full album, and then listened to some today, again. So basically I listened to it 4 times, each song 4 times. And he talks a lot about mental health, about struggling with things, about your environment when you grow up, about trauma, about this, about that. He's just a couple fantastic songs. So I thought it was very fitting this week that I just had that on my mind a lot. So that's why that's a topic tonight. We're also going to talk about, can we do what we love and make money? Now, everybody would love to have their perfect dream job, their passion job, and also make money. That's the dream for a lot of people, right? You do what you love, but then you're making money, paying the bills. Who doesn't want that? Most of us are just average people, right? And we don't get to live our dreams and passions and be completely fulfilled with work and money. It's really hard to find that balance. But I want to challenge everybody within the gig economy, and you're in the gig economy, you're an independent contractor, you're a 1099, right? You have to make your own way for the most part. Can you do another gig, maybe part-time, that turns into full-time, but it's something that you really enjoy doing and still make money? I think some of us can. We can talk about that tonight. I'll share a quick example. Yesterday, I love coaching kids. I love playing sports. I love sports. Yesterday, I touched about, with my voice, my eyes, and the coaching, me and the 6 other young men, and the guy that runs the company, had about 300 kids there, boys and girls from the ages of 5 to 14 or 15, I believe. That's a lot of kids in a 6-hour window. And I saw 200 of them probably. It was a fantastic day, and I made money doing it. That's a passion of mine. I was out in the sun for 6 hours, made money, enjoyed it, didn't feel like work. What does that mean for you? What can you do to make money that you actually enjoy? We can talk about that. And then finally, I'll put up the number here, and you guys can go ahead and text in, and I'll send you a link if you want to jump on the show. Don't be shy. The water feels good. Go ahead and text the line right now, and we'll see what we got. While we're doing that and we're taking some text numbers, I will see who we have in the chat and read some comments, okay? Okay, mine was from... I taught music till the tractor trailer hit me. Okay. Ooh. It's a fine line. You can just ruin a hobby. So Mad Dash Road Trip Cats, it is a fine line. You can ruin a hobby if you try to rely on it for paying bills. Very good point. Very good point. Some people might like playing the guitar, right? But if you take that passion and you turn it into a job, you might lose some of that passion. Very good point. I taught music to, okay, let's see what we got here. The call games. What up, Josh? What up, Terry? I got paid to bring it back to Walmart. Okay. Christopher Taylor, with temperatures over 100 in AZ, if you're gigging in AZ, please consider adding a couple of gallons of water in your car. Good point. You should have. Yeah, if you're in a hot weather place, have a couple jugs of water in that trunk. And if you're in a cold place, you should have blankets and heated blankets, things like that. First aid kit, like we need those things. Good shout out there. No fun, bro. 31 minutes, that would not be cool. Mental health has been driving me mad since 1983. I hear that, man. I hear that. Angelique, appreciate you. Michael, what up? Scammer changed the driver bank account. Yeah, scammers are out there. They're definitely out there. You got to be careful with those. Maintenance funds are critical. Absolutely. There. Damn, you didn't say my name. I'm devastated. What up, Ken? Google is your day. Yeah, Google can be, man. Man, got to go. Nice job, Pedro. See you. Mark, what up, man? Have a good one. Hey, bro. Been watching your videos recently. Do you think I should get a DoorDash heat bag before I start? I think you don't have to have a DoorDash branded hot bag, but you should have a hot and cold bag. Absolutely. Because we should be keeping the food at the right safe temperature. Plus, it's also an optic thing. Some optics, like some merchants will not let you take that order if you don't have a bag. So then you're losing out on money. Okay. Also, customers expect that. It's the optics. You deliver some pizzas and you just hand them a box. They see no bag. Might get a bad rating. Might get a tip pulled back if it's on Uber. You could get deactivated. So you should always have a bag. You don't have to wait on DoorDash to give you one. You don't have to have a DoorDash branded bag. It could be any kind of bag. You can do DoorDash with an Uber bag. You can do DoorDash with a bag from Amazon. Doesn't matter. But I highly recommend having a few bags. Okay, if you're going to do this full time, 5 days a week, you should have 3 bags at minimum, in my opinion. Okay. Let's see what we got. Find a side hustle you enjoy, best of both worlds. Absolutely, Lee. And that's kind of where I'm at now. I wouldn't say I enjoy doing Instacart, DoorDash, and Uber. I don't enjoy it. I don't mind it. I do have fun. A lot of that comes from also filming and doing videos and doing YouTube, right? If I didn't have the channel, I wouldn't enjoy the gig apps as much. This is me being honest. But I do other things on the side that are gig related that I do enjoy. And at some point, I would love to do more things that I enjoy, more content creation, because that doesn't feel like a job. Like this right here doesn't feel like I'm working. It feels like I'm giving you guys some information, learning from you guys. Maybe I'm teaching you guys something. We're hanging out for a couple hours, ending our week and starting a new week together. That's not work to me. I mean, I'm sitting here in my regular t-shirt. I don't have to dress up for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not work, in my opinion. So, okay. Let's see if I got 2 pizza bags and a regular DoorDash bag. Yeah, pizza bags are fantastic because those are universal, in my opinion. We also are going to be giving away a pizza bag. I did a video the other day. That's a great reminder. I'll be giving that away later, and then I'll reach out to the person in the comments about that. But I got to write a mental note about that. Let's go ahead and check the text line. I left that number up for a good amount of time. Let's see if we have anybody that wants to join in. We got some people in here. Let's see. All right, we got one there. I'll join up. Depression and getting out of that rut, and the drive and optimism is hard. Yep. Okay, let's see. Hold up. Let me see. We got a few numbers here. Don't forget. I'll leave that number up. I think, who is it? Is this? I can't remember. Okay, I still got the number up. So go ahead and text in. Calling in the show. We're not doing call-ins, but we are doing live stream. So I'll send you a link, and I can put you right next to me. Okay, Jim Retro Gamer, your mental health has been really tough. Okay. Wow, it's definitely been. I hear that. So everybody that I just read 4 or 5, I just got 4 or 5 texts. If you just texted me, if you want to get into the live stream, just give me a thumbs up in the text right here, and I'll send you a link, and I'll get some people in here, and let's have a conversation about mental health, what it means to you. Do you think that gig workers are more susceptible to falling into that mental health trap, falling into that rut, falling into that space, that negative space? Like, what do I think we do in some ways because we're working alone. We don't have that coworker. I think that's why a lot of people come to lives and they like the YouTube and they're in the comments a lot because it feels like a community. It feels like we're all coworkers. We're doing something relatable together, right? Because when you're in your car for 5 to 10 hours a day by yourself, hey, you're listening to music, maybe you're watching a video, a podcast, whatever, but you're still alone, right? So, okay, let's see what we got here. All right. We got a couple thumbs up here. I'm going to be sending links out right now. So be ready, okay? Go ahead and send me a thumbs up if you want a link. I'm going to send them now. Give me 1 second as I find it in here. There we go. Copy the clipboard, and I'm sending them right now. Appreciate everybody for being in here today. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up on the way in. I'm sending links momentarily, okay? We can also chat about doing what we love, getting paid for it. That's also a topic tonight, okay? Let's see. We got one there. Let me go ahead and hit this one here. Appreciate everybody for being on the show. Sorry for the late delay with the whole muting and all that. It was a little crazy. Okay. Oh, there we go. Hold up. The phone's blowing up. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. Boom, boom. And we're going to send one more out. Let's see. Let's send this one out as well. And if I haven't sent you one yet, it's just because the phone's going a little crazy. Stand by. We'll send this last one out right here. And we will get as many people in tonight as we can. This show, we're talking about mental health tonight. We're talking about, can we do what we love and still get paid, like still make money within the gig economy? Because we're all in the gig economy. Most of us are, right? So, and while we're waiting for some people to come in, as you come in, follow that link, follow the instructions, make sure you're all set up. I'll share another quick story with you guys. Today, I had a chat with a young man. I won't share his name, but we talked. He reached out to me via email, said, hey, I'd like to ask you some questions, looking for a little bit of advice about this. I'm kind of new to it. And we talked for like 45 minutes on the phone. It was a great conversation. If you're watching now, shout out. You go ahead and, you could put a comment in, hey, that's me. I'll keep your name private. But we had a great conversation. And I want you guys to know, when you guys reach out to me, I try to reach out back. And if somebody wants a convo, a phone conversation, they got a question, no question's a bad question. I'll help when I can. It was a great conversation to have with that young man today. I'll say that. So really, this week's just been all over the place, from the car going down twice, not making money really at all. I think I made like $300 this week. And for me, that's very light. You guys know my goal is 1,000, right? But you still got bills, you still got money going out, but then now I don't have a lot coming in. So I get a little anxious about that. I tried to go live, I think on Thursday or so. That wasn't working. I got really upset, ended the live. And then I thought, man, that's not good. Why am I feeling like that? So then I made a video just talking about like this anxiety and like feeling pressure of things. And I'm a perfectionist. When I want to do something and I have a plan, I have an idea of what that's going to look like at the end. And if it doesn't come out like that, I get upset sometimes. I feel like I let you down. I let myself down, my friends, my family. So, and that can really wear on a person. Over time, it really starts to wear on you if you take too much on yourself. And my expectation for myself and even people around me is very high, right? I'm super competitive. I work really hard. I think about stuff a lot, trying to do things really, really well, right? And it's, that day I had a moment. I was like, I'm not doing this live. It's not how I want it to be. This isn't fun. If I'm not just going to do it to do it. I'm not going to turn the camera on just to make money on YouTube. I will never do that. So I turned it off, right? And I was like, man, like that, I didn't want to. I didn't like how I felt in that moment. So I was like, I just want to talk about mental health and what it means to me, So we got some people waiting in the background. All right. Let's see who we got here. Let's see. We're going to bring in a fan favorite of everybody. We're going to give him a little bit of time. Let's see what this man's got going on. Let's add him to the stream. Bud Soda, what's up, man?
What's up, everyone? Just hanging out at home.
I don't think I can hear you. Hold on one second.
Can you hear me?
Hold up one second, because I think I did it different this time than last week. Give me a second.
Well, worst case, I can log on the other phone.
Hold up one second, because I think I did it different this time than last week. Give me a second. Can you hear me, Bud Soda?
Yeah.
Hold up one second, because I think I did it different this time than last week. Give me a second.
Let me try the other phone. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Hold up one second, because I think I did it different this time.
I'm coming to you on YouTube.
You know what I think I did? Hold on. Yeah, you know what? I messed up this week. I think last week I did not have the microphone set up, and this time I do. So hold on one second. Yeah, hold on, man. I'm giving you guys bad content. I know you guys can hear him, but I can't hear him. That's the issue.
It's all good.
I'm giving you guys bad content. Man, this really bothers me. Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on one second, guys. Can you guys hear me? This really bothers me. Oh, Lord. Okay. Bud Soda, you there?
Yep, I can hear you. No, still can't hear me?
Hold on.
I can try my other phone. that helps.
Good Lord. Yeah, man, you know what, guys? I don't know what is different from this week to last week, but yeah, I can't hear. Bud Soda, can you hear me? Yes?
I can hear you fine.
No, I think he's frozen. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to remove him, I guess. This is ridiculous, man. Bud Soda, can you hear me?
So, well, someone else said they can hear me.
Can you hear me, Bud Soda?
So, I'll try rejoining on my other phone.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'll message you that.
I don't know what's going on here. Settings. Good Lord, have mercy on my soul. Speaker. Okay. I mean, what does the guy got to do to do a regular YouTube channel? Bud Soda, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
I can't hear you at all
Can
now,
you guys
brother.
hear me at all?
Now I can't hear you.
I hear both. Okay. It might have been Bud Soda then. Let's try somebody else. Thomas, what's up, man? Can you
hear me? Yeah, what's up?
All right, cool. Maybe it was something with Bud Soda. So you guys, before we start, I hear Thomas, he hears me. Can you guys give me a thumbs up if you can hear us both, please? Let's just wait a second here. So it looks like they hear me.
I can hear Bud Soda as well, so.
Okay, so we're good. Okay, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. What do you got on your mind tonight? What do you want to talk about? The topic, or you got something else?
Oh, you said about mental health, or what else? Was that the topic, or?
Yeah, mental health and within the gig community, like being a gig driver, food delivery driver. Do you think that sometimes we are susceptible to having some mental health stuff going on with us?
Yeah, I think 100%. Because I mean, first of all, we take a lot of stress from the restaurants and customers dealing with customers complaining or like having to wait at restaurants, and all get stressed out a lot just because of just waiting at restaurants. Or also too, like if we're not getting any orders, we're not making any money in a day, then it can be stressful trying to like pay bills and stuff when basically you're not. I mean, sometimes the apps like nobody wants to tip. We're just not getting any orders, so it's like it can be tough.
How long have you been doing this kind of work?
Like about a year, probably, I would say.
And what apps do you have?
DoorDash, Uber, and Grubhub, and Instacart.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. It's up to you how comfortable you feel, talking about it. But what do you do when you have those days that you're just not feeling great about it? You're feeling stressed. You're feeling like your chest gets tight. Whatever it is for you, right? Like what do you do in those moments or those days to kind of help yourself out?
So I'd say a lot of times, usually I'll just, if it is a bad shift or it's not going good, I'll just go home usually, and then maybe just like play video games or something to take my mind off of it, and just decide to just go out the next day. That's a great thing about gig work is if it's not going good, we can just do it tomorrow. We don't have to do it right now. We can work whenever we want to. So
yeah. No, I get that. Do you how long do you see yourself getting into this staying in this gig economy? Like, you've been doing it for, I think, a little over a year. Like, how long are you going to stay in it, you think?
probably maybe another 6 months to a year. I mean, I want to definitely get something more substantial, more consistent for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what did you do before you did gig work? What was your W-2?
So I actually started off like delivering pizzas and stuff, and then I was working in restaurants like as like a server, busser, stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
And then I worked at Domino's as well, delivering. So I already had experience doing it, so it's pretty easy just to go right into doing it.
Yeah. So you've been in the restaurant industry or service industry for that.
Yeah.
That's what you know. That's what you do.
Yeah, for like probably like seven years at least.
Yeah.
In there, so.
Yeah. Me too, man. I've done all the jobs you can think of at a restaurant, and they're stressed with that too. You're on your feet all day.
Definitely more stress for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure.
A lot of stress.
I never worked at a pizza place, but I hear good and bad things about that. Cause I feel like a lot of the pizza employees or workers, you guys have to do a lot of things at one time. Like within one day, you have so many roles. Even if it's the delivery guy, the pizza, the guy making the pizzas. Like sometimes you're doing everything there. Is that accurate?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I used to have to do with DoorDash. We just had to pick up the food. That's it. We don't have to make the pizza or anything.
Yeah. No, I hear that. Thomas, you want to stay in? I'm going to bring a few more people in. You want to
Yeah,
hang
that's
tight?
cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Let's see who else we got here. We got Matt. All right, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, man?
How you doing? Good to see you again, brother.
Cooking dinner at 10:30 at night.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring one more person in. I'm gonna have 4 of us on here, and then I'll get to you, Matt, and then the next person I'm gonna get to right after. Okay, so stand by.
Sounds good.
We got Matt Dash. What's up?
What's up, brother?
So,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, cool. So we got Matt, Thomas, and Matt Dash here. So Matt, let's talk about we're talking about mental health within a gig economy, what that means to you. Share your thoughts on that.
Yeah, it's tough. Like Thomas was saying, like, we work day to day. We don't work, we're not necessarily living paycheck to paycheck. If you save money, you got to save for car maintenance, car repairs and everything. So I've only been doing this since February, because I actually lost my job due to not becoming vaccinated.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to get vaccinated, and I got suspended for 2 weeks and then terminated.
That sucks.
Because it was it's kind of like a healthcare field. It's an agency where I was an assistant site manager at a house, and I oversaw the house taking care of individuals with disabilities, which was a really nice job. I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
But it became stressful at times, dealing with staff, calling, texting nonstop.
Yeah.
So, I guess it was kind of a blessing, because now there's just way less stress. Like Thomas said, just go pick up the food, drop it off. Yeah. That's it. Because I worked in a pizza place too, so I know how it is.
So for you, and push back and tell me if I'm not looking at this the right way. It sounds like the gig economy, doing food delivery, has allowed you to have less stress, less frustration in some ways. Is that accurate?
Yeah, because after I was done at that job, the phone calls stopped coming in, the text stopped coming in, the phone was pretty much silent. Yeah.
Nice. So you've been able to use it. You've been able to use this kind of work in a positive way for your mental health, then.
Yeah, actually, yeah. It's been a big help. Yeah.
Nice. I'm glad to hear that, man. I didn't think about the other end of it. I didn't think about, maybe some people are doing this and they feel like better about this than the prior job they had, so that's interesting.
Absolutely. And I love, like I said, I love driving. So, I always like delivering pizza, but cutting the pizza, packing the orders, it just gets old. It just got old real quick. Yeah.
I hear that. Mad Dash, what do you say? I know you probably have plenty of things to say about the subject, my friend.
Nah, when I commented on one of your videos, if you could put yourself back in a situation where you're at a W-2 and it was way more stressful, and you had, people watching what you're doing or expecting something, this isn't stress. This is, it's easy if you've ever been in that situation in a W-2 where you've had responsibilities. Just, you just have to sit back and, you do have to take a pause, but this is it. You got to manage your money too. So if you're relying on it and like every dink and dunk, and you got to sit there and dink and dunk to make your money.
Yeah.
And not be able to just say it's not the day. It does make it stressful.
Yeah.
Where you're trying to meet your goal.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It's I wish it was better for everybody.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. And
I think
a lot of comments I've said, they're gonna try to beat us down to minimum.
Yeah.
So that next profit margin call, or the next, when they're talking to their investors, how they're doing, market share, all that,
Yeah.
they're just going to try to beat us down.
That's we have to. I think I think it's important for us to know that, and that's the reality, so that we can decide. Hey, I'm going to stay in this line of work. I'm not. I'm going to use the apps for what they are and not expect too much out of them. And I think you guys are talking like it is easier than some W-2s. I like a lot like you guys have had jobs in the past where there's a lot more stress in different ways. You got people looking over your shoulder. You got deadlines. You got quotas to hit. You get worried about getting written up if I'm late. You got all these managers and different managers and coworkers that suck, and you got to pick up the slack. Like we've all had jobs like that. And I think for me, sometimes I get a little frustrated or I get a little anxious and it's probably me, because sometimes I like try to do too much at one time, right? I'm filming a video, I'm working in gig apps, I'm stopping home for lunch. I got Ruby, I got the girlfriend, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And I put too much pressure even on myself, because if I do just the gig apps alone, yeah, it's pick up, it's drop off, low stress there mostly. But I think it's the other things that you are surrounded with that compounds what might happen on a bad day doing an Instacart order or DoorDash or whatever else, So,
well, the Lexus, remember when I pulled up, it had these nice custom rims, and it had spent its life in Arizona. Man, I've damaged three rims, and one was not repairable. How many dashes is that where you're stuck? And now, I got this, where am I going to find another? So I'm rolling on 3 rims, and one is a factory spare. So it's one of the factory rims, because where am I going to find a rim to match?
That car? Yeah, that'd be tough.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what I mean? It just wasn't built for Indiana roads, you know what I mean? Or the guy that put them on there.
Yeah.
It's just, you got to take the hit, I guess.
Yeah.
It's part of the game. Driving at night, it's hard to dodge potholes at night.
Yep, for sure. Hey guys, I appreciate you guys sharing some of your guys' thoughts. I really like how you guys are putting it like a different kind of perspective on how I had looked at it. I like that. That's why I want people in here from different walks, You guys got anything else you want to add to this conversation before I bring in a few more people?
Nope, go ahead. It was nice. I haven't chatted in a while.
Yeah, it's good seeing you, brother. Yeah.
I'm
gonna go ahead and I'll
be there.
I'll remove you guys, and I'm gonna add these other guys in. Have a good dinner, Matt and Thomas. Appreciate you coming on, brother.
Yep.
Right.
See ya.
Right.
Later, Pedro.
All right, man.
Oh.
Okay, let's see Bud Soda. Can we get Bud Soda in? Bud Soda, can you hear me? No, I cannot hear you, Bud Soda.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's up, man?
Okay, sorry.
It's all right. How you doing?
I just hopped on the other phone because this one tends to cooperate better on StreamYard.
Okay. What do you got going on, man?
I'm nothing at all. I haven't worked very much lately. It's been pretty depressing for me lately. It's very hard to get myself motivated. Hopefully I work through my issues and I'm back to my Golden Goose area, and I'll be much more motivated to work. I still have the other guy bugging me because he says the other drivers aren't as reliable as me. He texts me at least twice a week saying, "Where are you? When are you going to be back?" Because I have a pizza truck gig. So I'm hoping that things get better for me and that I start doing more content again. I know that daily content is what grew you so quickly. Mm-hmm. And I've been lacking on that, and I've been lacking a lot of motivation. But if I can't even give somewhat of a decent video, even in the unedited style I do, it's like if I'm just down, doom and gloom, it's not going to be anything enjoyable anyone wants to watch. So,
sure.
It's one thing if you watch me get flustered and frustrated, but it's another thing for me to be angry at myself. So I don't think that's content anyone wants to see. I'm hoping to be back, and I'm hoping to see lots of you at the gig conference in July. I do plan on coming still.
Nice.
I'm hoping within the next couple weeks here that I'll be back on my A game and having you guys complaining I'm doing 100-hour weeks again.
Well, I think, I'm glad you decided to join, because I know you're somebody that in the last couple weeks or maybe last month, your work life has been very different for various reasons, right? You've taken time off, you've been down, the money hasn't been there. And then you just referenced making content. You want to make it, but you haven't, because, you're not feeling like you're up for it. And I think it's important to, you shouldn't, I wouldn't recommend making content just to make it. You want to make it when you feel good, right? You want to make it when you shouldn't do it as a chore. You should do it because you enjoy doing it, right? And so I think it's important that, you kind of realize that, and you're not just making a video just to make a video,
So, like, one of the biggest problems in my market that I'm struggling with is, like, I sent you what my map looks like now. It's a giant area, but the other end isn't picking up yet. And still that little tiny strip by the other zone is the most profitable area, and I can't work it right now. I mean, I do a little bit, but I have to decline about 90% of the orders because they're all going on post, and I can't go on post right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to chase everything else, and I had to let go of 3 catering orders all in one night go, because they're all going on the military base. So like, I'm a catering driver on the large order program for DoorDash and Grubhub. Grubhub doesn't really tell you, but I got a feeling that anything $25 up is basically a catering order for them.
Mm-hmm.
And at least that's my experience. If you guys in the chat know otherwise, I'll go back through and read it. But I'm hoping things go back forward here, because it seems like it's very aggravating for me to do the things I do the way I do them in this market, because they keep adding more drivers on, because they're trying to fill that void going to the military base, but everyone just sets their feet down and wants to work the city only.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very hard to, even though like Instacart, there's more stores down here, Instacart's saturated, like oversaturated. You're doing that fuel assistance, and it's like everybody and their mother hop back on it. The other day I was out, the only orders that weren't getting taken, and they were really good ones, anywhere from $30 to $50, were all going on to the military base. So again, here I am, stuck out of my golden goose zone, and that's why I've been so down and depressed. I'm not being Superman right now, and like, a lot of people say they want to come work my market. If you can't get on the military base, it's not. And if you work next to a military base, I suggest you learn it, because there's not going to be that many other people that are going to want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're in a neighboring zone that has a bunch of restaurants right next to it, they're going to try to keep sending you there. And if you don't do it, you aren't going to make any money. That's just my opinion. But just try to not overdo it. It's basically why I've been sitting out, but at the same time, I do lack motivation. But just airing it out with you seems to be bringing more positivity in. You're Mr. Positivity over here. I'm Mr. Negative. But
I try to be, but I'm also pretty, I'll show my frustrations. If I have a bad day, y'all will know it. I'm not going to ever fake it. I am myself. I try to be positive, but I think what I'm getting from you is you're talking about knowing when, you're not motivated, so you're not going out, but then also knowing when you need maybe a little bit of a break, right? Because it might not be good for you. When we talk about mental health and stress, it's also it's your mind, but it's your body, right? So if you're overworking your mind, your body's going to follow, and your body will shut down sometimes, right? So maybe you needed that little bit of a break. It could be a godsend. It could be like, the money's not here, but maybe I need to pause a little bit, because I got to think of and reflect on some other things that are going on. So try to use the time to be in, a positive spin if you can. But we're all going to do what we do. It's all personal, right? It's hard sometimes to stay motivated, because we don't have a boss telling us, hey, you got to be here at 5:00 on Friday. You got to do this. You got to schedule. I need you to work extra hours. Like, we have to do it upon ourselves. And that's sometimes is, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. I know I'm like that. And then it becomes, you know, it can become a lot sometimes, you know, because we're doing it all on our own. So
I'm hoping that things get better for me, but I'm also thinking that there's others out there in a similar situation to me, and it's not overstressing yourself, and maybe you got to slow down on what you were doing and maybe just be prioritize the better times to work. So like for me, that's more the weekends, and if the military payday lands in the middle of the month, I can still do everything off post. There's a bunch of military people who live off post, so I can still make some money. Some live here in the city, and then they extend in my area, and a bunch of military people live over there too. So I'm hoping that end picks up because nobody is going to want to go over there, and I can really capitalize on that because there's some local Instacart deliveries over there that I see that don't get done sometimes. I can't justify going over there when they're just small batches for $9 to $11, you know, like for 10 to 20 units. But if I was already there and something pulled me there, then I could just quickly do it and find something going the other way back. Meanwhile, that's how I work. And you know, I'm not afraid of the whole highway miles because I went all the way to Lowville to go to a store that I don't normally go to when I'm out on shift. I was just kind of experimenting on a Wednesday afternoon, and I mean, I averaged 30 an hour for those 3 hours that I was
you can't
doing
beat
all
that,
that huge round trip. So
you can't beat that.
Yeah, so I mean, that was still what I could go to the military base. So now, it's a little harder for me to do that right now. I'm hoping that it gets a little better, but overall, guys, just try to focus, keep your head in the game, but at the same time, don't be like I was and beat yourself up to the point that it's gonna make you be depressed and not want to get out of bed like I am right now. So I put myself in that box, and the fact that I went from the highest of highs to a big down low, it didn't help me. So I'm hoping to get myself situated and I can get going again. But at the same time, it is what it is. I'm going to say is be careful out there. Watch for people who might try to scam you and take advantage of you.
Yeah.
Because that's why I'm in the situation I'm in.
Yeah. But Soda, I appreciate you being honest and transparent and real with us. That means a lot to me. And I know it means a lot to some of the people that are watching. And a lot of this, I would say everybody that's in here watching, the 220 people, right? They all know you. They know you from here. They know you from another channel. You calling in. You have your channel. So, you know, we all care about you. We've been telling you to take a break, right? And now, you know, now you just talked about, you know, high of high, low of low. But, you know, you're being real with yourself. And I think that that's important. And I really hope you can make the conference. If you can't, I'm sure you'll be watching on the live. And
I will be.
I appreciate you coming in here tonight, man. And you guys, you know, I'm only a phone call away if you ever need something, brother. All right.
Yeah, I foresee myself being back in my A game within the next couple weeks here.
I hear you,
brother. Hopefully, I get myself situated.
Yeah.
I can tell you this part. I went to the eye doctor the other day, and he was not happy while I was there.
Yeah.
I can't tell you that part.
You got to take care.
I got my prescription in. I got glasses coming, and hopefully that gets some of what I need situated because of what a GP said. And my eye doctor was very upset that the GP said that. He's like, he's not an optometrist. Like, he's not, you know, he don't do what I do. This guy's a fool.
We got to take care. We got to take care of our mental. The physical is just important. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in Jim Retro and Jesse Snack Ops. So Bud Soda, have a good one. Let me know if you need something, brother. All right. All right, man.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
All right. So real quick, we're going to bring in Jim Retro and Jesse just in a moment. I'm going to bring both these guys in together at the same time, and we'll continue this conversation. Appreciate everybody for being in here. Just want to give some quick shout outs real quick to I don't want to ignore the chat all the way. Mr. Nice to meet you. Appreciate the $4.99. I just want to give an advice. I just want to give an advice to all gig workers that you should all open a C Corp. All things you use is tax write-off car. I don't know about all that, but I have heard that talk before. So definitely, Mr. Nice to meet you. Hit me up, hit my email. I like to talk a little bit more. What up? Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I have a mental health story. Send link. Okay, I'll send it. Still about 20 minutes behind. What up, Driven Dad? How are you, Tony? Susan, we got Craig, Michael, Cameron, Johu, Gig Lebowski, Angelique Rose. Great topic. Appreciate you, Michael. Susan, Angelique. Yes, we currently live in Winslow. Okay, I don't know. That's probably somebody else. So what you want to do, Robert, is I'm going to put this number up and I'm going to bring in Jim and Jesse. What you want to do is you want to text this number right here. La, la, la. That's the number you want to text. That's the line you want to text. I'll send links to anybody. So let's bring in these guys and have a conversation. So we got Jim Retro and Jesse.
Hey,
what's up?
hey.
Can you guys hear me?
How's it going?
Cool. So Jesse, I think you were in here first, or not Jesse? Is it no Jim? Jim was here first, then Jesse. So
yeah.
Jim, let's start with you. What do you got going on as far as the topic of mental health? What is that? When you hear that, what do you think about?
Mental health. The first thing I think about, is depression. Is the first thing that comes to mind. Anxiety. Just a lot of large amounts of stress, being overwhelmed, stuff like that. Those kind of things just kind of pop in the head immediately.
Do you ever feel doing this gig work specifically versus maybe other kinds of work that there's more of that? Or do you feel that that's just like, it is what it is? Like, have you ever had to deal with mental health and take a pause and think about what's going on while you're doing gig life?
Yeah, but it's okay, so it's like a double-edged sword, I guess. Because like if I'm doing it all day, if that's the only thing I'm doing, you can kind of just drone out and listen to death metal music the whole time and just keep going, Dimmu Borgir.
Okay.
Nice.
And then or I'll listen to, podcasts, listen to you, listen to, Gig Lebowski, I'll listen to a bunch of different things just to keep the mind, because when you have that silent moment, that's when these thoughts and all these things start whispering in your ear, I guess you would say.
Yep.
And so then you kind of, it's like, oh, let's turn up that music.
So can I say something to that?
Go ahead.
So I think you're 100% accurate. I think we've all done it. We have a silent moment and we're starting to hear something or feel something, and then we turn Megadeth on. We turn Chevelle on. We turn our favorite rap group on. Like we're listening to some music, right? To drown it out. But do you think sometimes when we do that, we're not feeling what we need to be feeling in that moment? Do you know what I'm saying?
Not when you're driving. Because that's what you want to do is like, oh, that tree's looking pretty good. Or, that 18-wheeler is like, oh, what if I just kind of, you don't want that while you're on the road. You want to be like focused and on the task, especially while you're on the road.
Good point. That's a good point. Do you ever sometimes, do you feel like you get back to that moment of wanting to think about something or feel something? Do you feel like you can get back to that moment after having it hours later? Or do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, right now I'm so busy all the time. It's really, sorry, I got some beeping right here.
It's all good.
Sometimes I'm so busy right now with everything's kind of like very extremely chaotic. So like right now it's 11. Like last night I was working, well, not working, but I was having to move everything out of my house or my landlord's house to put in basically storage at the moment. And so been really
you've been busy. You've been going. Yeah.
I haven't been able to rest really, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I hear you. Do you feel like you have some kind of rest or moment of clarity that you'll be able to have for yourself soon to reflect on that stuff? Or are you still going to are you still in a busy mode? Like, you're going to have a day here and there where you can think about that or not?
Right now, with money being an issue and everything being super sky high, and like things that used to be like, $20 now it's like $45, and stuff like that. It's kind of like, well, I can't really rest. I don't really can't afford to. So it's really not
Yeah.
And as slow as it's been, it's kind of like, you rest, but you're just sitting in your car waiting, and that's kind of like that's not good.
Yeah. No, I feel that. Jesse, what are you thinking about, man? What do you got?
I think a lot of us can actually get addicted to certain parts of the gig work where you can't make yourself stop. Like, and it's both, if the money's bad, it's like when you lose at blackjack and you try to win the money back.
Try to double up. Yeah.
It's a sucker's bet.
Yeah.
But it'll catch you when the money's good, because you don't want to stop, because you never know when that famine day is coming and you're not going to make the money. And that's what I wanted to touch on tonight. It got so bad that I almost lost my girlfriend, because I started thinking about spending time together like a bill. I was subtracting it from profitable hours, and I didn't want to do it.
I've been there.
And and you don't even realize that you're there until somebody is like, this is not a life. What are you doing? You have to stop.
So you just said something that really hit me a little bit there. So you're saying, I'm imagining, tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, girlfriend wants to hang out, go to a movie and dinner. You're like, oh,
right.
That's 4 hours. Shit, that's $100.
Right. Not even spending money, just not making money.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, even just sitting on the couch, I start thinking.
Yeah, that's 4 hours spending with my girlfriend. So that means
I could have made $100, $200. Why am I going to do this when I could go out and work?
Right. Yeah.
And I think these apps want us thinking like that, because it puts us on the road.
Yeah.
I was like that in the beginning.
Yeah, and like
in the
Jim was
beginning,
saying,
I was like that. Yeah.
Well, it got worse for me because we went from both of our incomes, and she's our breadwinner. She's an aircraft mechanic. So she had to take some time off. And with that gone, and like, DoorDash does not make that money. But I tried.
Yeah, no, DoorDash ain't gonna make that money consistently. You might have an hour or two that may,
right.
That's not
or well, on the good weeks it's close. But that many hours, like, I don't remember the last time I took a day off. I don't. And I think a lot of us get there over and over again until we crash.
Or you get forced to it.
Jim was just saying, yeah, he's got to keep grinding. I asked him, when you're going to take time to reflect. I got to grind. So the apps, in a lot of ways, they're good because it does allow us to make money, and it's
sure,
you can do it easily, especially if you're in a tight spot, right? A lot of us come to the gig economy because we just lost a job, we got fired, we quit, we walked out, whatever, or we need to make a quick buck because rent still due, car notes still due. Got to feed the kids, whatever it is, right? You got bills. They don't stop. I
got child support for 2 daughters too. I hear you.
There you go. Right. So, it's almost like, and the reason I want to talk about this and why I think sometimes within the gig economy, especially what the gigs that we do, there's that stress level of, we're in our car, we're doing this, we're driving, we're, dealing with things, whatever. It's easy, but maybe it isn't sometimes. But then it's also the apps can play with us a little bit in a way where it's like we feel like we're missing out when we're not working. And if we're working because we have to, we're working, then we're overworking sometimes. And it's just like we're just spinning our wheels. We're just not really going anywhere. And I think the apps sometimes do that. And sometimes maybe we do it to ourselves because we still have personal responsibility.
Well,
but
sure. We could turn that app off, but do we?
Yeah, but do you? Right? You take a day off. Like me, I've been guilty of it many times. I don't work Saturdays and Sundays, guys, but I'd be lying to you if I didn't say sometimes I turn the app on just to see what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Right?
But those are the most profitable days though, those are the most Saturday, Sunday is the most profitable days. I don't know, to me, I would take Monday, Tuesday off. You know what I mean?
No, you're right. For me, it's I've worked Saturdays and Sundays for almost 20 years. Right. So for me,
you're done. I don't blame you.
I got a 10-month-old. I want to be able to hang out with my family. I still make decent money. So my situation is a little different, but I told myself Sunday, I will never work. I just won't. Saturday, I might here and there, but I haven't for almost 10 months. And I like it because it also allows my 2 girls in my life, my girlfriend, my daughter, they know I don't work. So we can plan things, family stuff. It makes it easier for me to have a schedule like that. If I took Monday and Tuesday off, you know, my friends and family are working, so I can't see them. But a lot of people in my life don't work weekends either. So it works out for me. But
that's good. That's good.
I think the gig economy puts us in this little box or this hamster wheel, whatever you want to call it. And it's hard to get off it because you can make good money. It's good freedom and flexibility, but then it's also like, am I really making money? Am I not? Like it's a tough gig to be in sometimes, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I appreciate you guys for being in here. You guys got anything else you'd like to say before I let you go?
No, I think I want to hear what everybody else has to say. Thanks again for having me.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me as well. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you guys have a great night, okay? All right, so we're going to bring in a few more people here. We got Hot Facts with Robert Reese. We're going to bring him in 1 moment. I want to go ahead and I want to look at the chat and give a few more shout outs, see what you guys are saying about the conversation that we're having, because this is a really important one for me. And while I'm looking at this, I also share a couple more things about me because I don't mind. I want to read what you guys got saying in the chat. Dancing Grandpa, you have to have more in your life than just gig work. Absolutely. Facts. Diana Severance, I feel like I'm missing out when I don't work. I think a lot of people feel like that. Dash Bandicoot, what up? My area opened up a Starbucks 2 miles south and north, more time, always secured. Let me go ahead and put a couple of these comments up so you guys can see them on the screen before we bring Robert in. Let's see. I get very obsessed with things and I get sick of it with everything. I feel you. Zach says the apps are like a casino. Let me see if I can bring this one up here. Let's see. Hold on. You guys got to bear with me. I'm new to StreamYard, so I'm trying to figure out how it works. I'll get better. Don't worry. So Zach says the apps are like a casino. You just see that green total going up. You have to know when to take a break. Yeah. And like Jesse was saying earlier, it's like, you know, you lose at blackjack. You just lost $20. So then you put in 40 the next time because you want to win what you just lost. Right. And it's like you're spinning the wheels. Right. In casinos, people don't win, guys. People don't win. 99% of people that go to casinos, they don't win. Those casinos aren't built. They don't spend billions of dollars building casinos. Everything's designed for you to lose. Now, I'm not saying the gig apps are like that. I think the gig apps have their place. I think there's more positives than negatives, but it's all personal. It's all how you look at it. It's all how you fit it into your life, how you balance it. Right. But I think there's some relatability there with the casino analogy. I think there's some, and I worked at the casino, guys, for a couple of years. So great analogy at Michael. What did Michael say? DoorDash is most like fishing. Okay. Well, let me bring that up here. DoorDash is most like fishing. There's a lot of fish in those ponds, a lot of orders in that market. Yeah. Got to cast the widest net. And you're going to have some days where you catch 10, or you're going to have some days where you catch 0. So maybe that's what he's talking about. Work on yourself harder than you work for the company. Okay, I like that. Work on yourself harder than you work on a company. So before we bring Robert in, I want to talk to that comment right now. Work on yourself harder than you work for the company. I've been super guilty in I call it my prior life, my prior work life, of being the company guy, right? Every year, since I started working, every year, I started working, well, I was mowing grass and doing lawns when I was 10 or 12. But when I got my first job at Finish Line to my last job at the casino, I made more money every single year. I got a raise, there was bonuses, whatever. Every year, I made more on every W-2. And I always thought that was a badge of honor. Like, I was proud of myself. I worked really hard. Every job I've had, I've only had a few. Okay, I didn't job hop a lot. But my careers I had, I always worked my way up, like from the bottom to the top. And I always made more, and I felt really good about that. But I sacrificed my mental health, physical health, my relationships around me for a company. And now that I look back at it, it was absolutely ridiculous. I wasted so much time. I learned a lot of things about myself, about people, about the community, other people, how to manage things, how to, had a lot of failures. I learned from a lot of my mistakes. But I'm making the company millions, but I'm at a deficit, right? So you suffer your mental health so that you could have a raise or a nice name badge that says you're a manager or you could have some nice bonus, or you could have somebody maybe clap for you at the conference. That stuff means nothing. It might allow you to pay some bills. It might make you feel good in the moment, but long-term, you might be suffering for yourself, the people around you, the time that you're giving a company and you're not giving your family. That hits with me. It's very relatable. So let's go ahead and bring Robert in. For those of you who don't know, Hot Facts with Robert Reese, he has a channel. He's working currently. I'd say he's working almost as hard as me. No, he's working harder than me. He does live, so I think Monday through Friday. He's out in California. We have a difference of opinion on things, but we're not here to talk about that. I want to hear, and I'm going to respect, because I know he's going to bring some facts to you guys about mental health in the gig economy, how maybe he can relate to it. So let's go ahead and bring him in right now. Robert, what's up, man?
What's going on, my man? What's going on? I know some people are like, am I seeing something? I'm like, yes, people. I told you guys, Professor Rants and Magneto. When there's a problem that we come together on, we come together and solve the problem together, and we can help each other out. So I got something going on here that I kind of I've gone through a whole transformation with this thing. All right. So it started with me when I first started doing the gig thing. I started it, just to do something like a gig thing, right? Never really paid no attention to anything else. And then when you start making that money, it starts to come in and starts to take over you, right? So I'm working, I'm doing that, and a lot of you guys may see in my videos, it says in loving memory of Robert John Reese III. All right, so that's my son, passed away a few years ago at 7 years old. So
I didn't know that, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's my son, Trey Reese, Robert John Reese III. So what happened was the gig game kind of saved me at first, right? Because it allowed me, like, when you're sitting inside the hospital watching your kid die, like right in front of you, you're going through some of the worst things inside your head, right? And then you're beating yourself up. And then when you got to sit inside that Ronald McDonald's house with all those other families who are going through stuff, and then you're like, man, like, I think their situation is a little bit worse than mine. So instead of like sitting inside that house all the time, I started driving more. So the driving started helping me out, right? With dealing with all of that other stress. So as like the time start going, the year comes, the next year comes, as I'm mourning and I'm doing my thing right in a certain way. Now reality and regular life starts to hit, right? So now I'm doing the deliveries, and now it's kind of get like, okay, I'm back at work like normal, and now you're making all this money, right? And now it's like you went from driving as something to help you out to it's an obsession now because you're making the money part. Yeah. And then when it became the obsession, like you said, things happen when you start neglecting. I started watching like my wife change and my kids change. It was like I went from doing everything to be strong for them, and then driving to take care of myself, then going into like neglecting them and me not knowing, because I was trying to give them space and everything, right? So you beat yourself up mentally going through that. And then you feel like, dang, did I do anything right during this whole thing? Yeah. So then you take a step back. So what I did was I stopped driving for a little bit and went into a W-2 so I can forget about the driving thing. Now what the W-2 did was it brought me more, like more back to like the family thing again, right? And then once I start seeing the stresses of the W-2, I said, man, I got to start driving again, but I'm smarter this time. Okay, I'm smarter. You have to learn, and the main word in learn is earn. Okay, I have to earn this right here. I have to go through all this pain and all this stuff. Now I'm taking a break from driving right now, talking to you, because what I did today was I went to work earlier, drove, did a couple shorts, did a video. I had to go eat dinner with my mom, take my son back 55 miles, an hour drive to Orange County, then get back, did 2 orders. I saw this. I said, nope, I got to sit and pause right now. And if I keep driving, I'm going to get stressed out, the mental thing and all that. And what this is doing right now, since I'm in this content creator game now, it's giving me a break from actually doing a video. I actually had to learn how to separate video time now. So now when I'm doing my videos, I already have my presets to my intros and stuff. So now I just takes 15, 18 minutes, done. I've learned. I'm not going to let this, you know, get me mentally going on to where, you know, but I wouldn't have learned this if I didn't go through all of that other stuff. I'm not even talking about the regular stressors at W2s that you go through before this. I'm just talking about that stuff right there helped mold me into doing this. And that's pretty much why I am the way I am now. Like, if I'm not doing these videos and driving and helping people, I'll get stressed out. But I have to find a fine line on how to manage that. You know what I mean? So sometimes, man, sometimes when I feel like I get stressed, hey, Pedro, I take it out on you because I know you'll give it to me back. So
Listen,
I know you'll give it to me back.
I think you and I, okay, we disagree on some fundamental things, but I think we have more in common than we might even know. And I say that because you're speaking of your YouTube, your family, you're speaking of, like, you know, learning things and earning. You're speaking of like balance. I'm hearing like, you're not saying balance, but I'm seeing you trying to figure out how to balance things because you've learned from times before. So that balance of work life and going to a W-2 and then going back to it, driving because you knew what you needed in your life at that time that would give you good balance, more structure, more focus, right? And I think that, you know, I too, when I first started making videos, it was a struggle to like balance it all. And like, you want to make your viewers happy and you feel like you're helping people out. I know you want it. You do help people out. That's a big thing for you, right? And I'm the same way. And it's like, but what I would say to that is like, I'm really guilty of like not being able to help myself enough sometimes. I get too worried about, I got to do this for them. I got to make this video. I got to do this. I got to go live. This has to be perfect. I got to read all these comments. I got to do all these hearts. I got to do this. I got to answer these emails. I got somebody texting me. They want to do the collab. Like, it's a lot, right? So we do that as guys because we are educators. You're an educator. I hear you talk about that. We teach people. You know, we try to motivate, we try to inspire, all that good stuff. We try to keep it real with people. We're giving them facts, right? But like sometimes we don't give ourselves enough time, right? I'm guilty of that at least. I don't know about you, but like we sometimes have to, like you just pulled over and said, all right, I see what's going on, mental health. I have something to share. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to share it, right? And that's good for you. And I got to get better at it myself because I'm a go, super busy guy, similar to you. I think we're both family men. We both, you know, have a lot going on. We both have a lot we want to accomplish. But like, I got to get better at, and I've noticed it this week, I got to stop sometimes and pause a little bit. I got to maybe be willing to not make a video one day and just be like, everybody's going to be fine if I don't drop a video, right? And I got to do that for myself sometimes. And I think at some point you'll get there because that burnout is a real thing. Like it's hard to sustain it. And I'm trying to figure out a good balance of like, all right, I'm going to do something for me, right? Because I do so much for others. I got to pause, do something for me, take a walk, take a half day, go catch a movie, go shoot some hoops by myself for a little bit, whatever that is for me in that moment. And I think you can relate to that a little bit, you know, because you're busy.
Yeah, all the way. And you know what's crazy about that? Like I now have with the videos, I know when there's footage all over the place. So I have footage that I'm like, okay, I'm saving that for just so that, like you said, there's days where I'm not gonna go record or do anything. It's personal time, it's family time, it's whatever else it is. If I want to look at the cricket jump and get stuck, I want to do that. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to shoot that day. I already have footage there saved, and if something happened, I want to throw something up, I'll throw it up. But when it's time for, you know, what you got to do, that's what you got to do. If you don't do that, it will tear you down. And you know, most people don't they realize it, but then they don't realize that because, like you said, you'll be go. It's 8:27 right now. And there's orders popping off right now, but that's not important right now. That is not important. The main important thing was I'm doing this. Like, this is like therapy right now. And when I do my lives, to tell you the truth, I like doing a live because it's like I'm releasing so much with the lives, it's taking away energy. Like when I'm done with that live, I just sit down, man. And then my daughter comes and just sits on me. And then she says, Dad, are you done with TTV? And I say, and I say, yeah, baby girl, I'm done with TV. She thinks I'm on TV. She watches YouTube, but she sees the green screen now, and now she says, Daddy's on TV, and then that makes her happy, and then that brings the whole atmosphere to like a great chill, and that's called happiness. Then I don't care about what's going on. The world is froze right there with me and my baby girl.
You know what, man? I for me, and I always said this, like life is about moments, right? It's about moments, and I think a lot of us look at just big moments as being either really good or really bad, right? So follow me for a second. So we think about like, oh, I'm looking forward to this vacation. It's for a whole week. You're going to Mexico, right? Or you're thinking about the bad time that you had at a certain point in your life. And we've all been there, right? But like the moments that you have with your daughter, right? So every, use Monday through Friday. So if she's sitting with you for that 15 minutes, or whatever it is for you, or an hour, you guys watching cartoons after, and you guys are bonding and she thinks it's cool, you're on TV. Those moments compound over a lifetime more than the week in Mexico or the bad week you had here. Those little moments that's life. Those are the important things. When I come home after working or whatever, and my daughter and my girl are up there and they greet me at the door, my dogs are barking, they're happy to see me, and those 4 people or those 4 things are happy to see me. That's a moment that I have every day. Right. So like it makes the other stuff not feel as good or not feel as bad, So when you talked about your daughter sitting with you on the couch, like that's like, yeah, I've had those moments. And that's what's really important. You know what I'm saying? Like not the dollar order that I just took or I didn't take or this or that or like, and you were dealing with, I didn't know that about your son. So my condolences to you. And I couldn't imagine as a father having to do that. So, that you got to be a strong man to go through that, I'm sure. I mean,
man, you have no idea. But here's the kicker on that, right? While all that was going on, there's other fathers up there in the ICU, where we are in the cardiac ICU. Okay, in 13 days, on that 6th floor, 9 kids passed away in 13 days, and not only trying to be strong for my family, the other dads and families that were there, I was trying to give all I could to, help that situation also, because that's when everybody needs some love right there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm able to speak about it and everything now. Like before, I wasn't able to speak. And then that's where like the W2 came, like going to the warehouse. I was able to go in there, cry in my own truck, throwing boxes around, beating up boxes, putting spiritual songs on. They say no headphones on in the truck. I don't have headphones. I have my phone on blast. They come in there and see me crying inside the truck. They walk right on out, because even though I'm in there crying in the truck, letting myself go, I'm at 99% of their ratings that they want me to hit up there. And I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about my son. Yeah. And that's it. Yeah. I'm thinking about my son. And then once I was able to get all that out, it actually changed me. I was a pretty good, friendly, always been friendly, always helpful. Once my son passed, it's like after I give it like 9 months after my son passed, I had like a dream, and I woke up and I was a whole different person. And I've been shedding certain things from my old self going on until now. And then like last year, like in beginning of November, that's when I stopped. Like, I don't even drink alcohol anymore. I don't even do a sip anymore. Like, I don't even do it anymore, because I was like, if I start this, I got to be as focused as I was doing that. And then all that's keeping me, and I'm good. Like, you start to see the things that you were doing before. You don't need that stuff when you've figured out time for yourself and happiness. All that other stuff is coming in to actually bring you a little bit more stress and emotional problems. You know what I mean?
No, I do. I don't know if you're I would imagine you're a hip hop fan. I've seen some of the music you put on your lives in the beginning. I listened to the album. Kendrick Lamar dropped a new album on Friday.
Oh, yes.
And I highly suggest you check out a few songs. I'll text you a couple songs. You mentioned like, not drinking anymore. Like, he's got some songs talking about like just life and dealing with trauma and being sober and dealing with it. And, you know, he talks about his mom, how his mom was when he was growing up, his aunt. And he talks about like mental health a lot in the album. So I'm going to send you a couple of those tracks. Check them out as you're driving. It's not some of it's a hard listen because I think it can resonate with a lot of people, but like it's a good listen. You know,
let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. In Compton, I lived in Compton. I grew I say Long Beach because that's the place that people who aren't from here, that's okay. So I've always lived in Long Beach. I'm from Paramount, the city of Linwood. Okay, the city of Linwood, that's where Weird Al Yankovic is from, right? So my family was actually the first Black family to attend Linwood High School. My grandfather is the first Black person in California to have a license to buy and sell guns. Okay. Wow. So yeah, so that whole area, the Compton, Long Beach, Linwood, Watts, it's pretty much like you leave out this area, you're in that city. So like everything is close. We grew up going through the exact same thing. I've been dealing with mental health since a little kid. Yeah. My house was shot up, burned down. My mom, when I was 8, she used to drive a shuttle bus to pick up the elderly from their homes. 18-wheeler, ran a red light, crashed that bus. Both shoulders are going to artificial, both hips. The doctor gave her wrong medicine. Spine got ate up. Been going through this my whole life, going to school with kids, making fun of your mom because she's in a wheelchair. Mm-hmm. You got to protect her. I stutter, growing up stuttering. I have mitral valve prolapse in my heart, kidney disease that I was born with. The kids thinking, why is he at school with a heart monitor on? I have to go through all of this stuff growing up, all of this stuff. Mm-hmm. And like, it's crazy because if you try to go through that stuff, you'll fail. You will fail miserably. But I grew up right there, and that's how it was. So you grow up, you don't know anything else, and it's gonna make you stronger. And living in better places now, going back, all of that stuff helps now with my mental. All of that was like real life therapy. And then when you're in school and the school psychiatrist and therapists have to come and get you out of class twice a week for an hour, and the kids are wondering what's wrong with them and they think you're crazy and stuff. Man, I've been dealing with all this stuff, man. That's why I'm positive in everything I do. That's why I turn it into a positive. There's so much to dwell on that I don't even have that much time anymore. I'll probably kill myself if I tried.
I hear you.
Yeah, all I'm doing is just trying to give it to the world like you, man. Give it to the world.
This Kendrick Lamar album, I think I'm sure you're going to relate to it in a lot of ways, way more than me. I really want you to check out that album. It's a hard listen with certain songs. They might hit you like, wow, that's like, I feel that, right? But I like music like that because it makes you think a little bit. It's very thought provoking. It's very introspective. It's not the kind of album or music you're going to have on like the Hot 40. It's Kendrick Lamar. Like he's, but it's an album I think you would probably really enjoy. So definitely check it out, man.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm about to get up and try to get me a few more orders in and try to get that money, man, for the rest of you guys. Everybody else out there, hey, love, peace, and everything else. People, look, we're here to get together. There is love.
There you go. Talk to you later, man. All right. So Robert's saying that because me and him have fundamental differences with some of the gig apps and how we think you should work them. But at the end of the day, he's a man that has something to share, right? So when he sees, hey, Pedro, I want the link, I'm going to give it to him. Because even if we don't agree on certain, it doesn't matter. We're not talking just about gig life right now. We're talking about, we talk about gig life, but we're talking about other things that to me are way more important, right? I've said this in a video maybe 10, 11 months ago, right? We are delivery drivers, right? That's what we do, but that's not who we are, right? We deliver food, we deliver things, but that's not who we are. There's more than that. And some people aren't going to maybe like that. Yeah, this is a gig channel. Just talk about it. I'm cool with that. If you want that kind of content, I got 1 million ride-alongs. I got more ride-alongs than anybody on YouTube. Look it up. I have more ride-alongs than anybody on YouTube with videos. There's nobody else that has as many. So I want to continue to talk about other things that I think are more important and more relative, and grab you in a different kind of way, because I've already done the ride along game. Like I got that. It's like nobody else is doing that. Okay, like I have too many videos. If anything, I have way too many videos in just a little over a year, right? So let's go ahead and get in the chat. I'm going to put the number back up if anybody else would like to join. We'll see. We'll get anybody else in here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for your boy. Let's go ahead and put in the number here. I'll leave it up for a little more longer. La, la, la. Boom. There it is. You can text that number in. We might be taking a few more live stream links here, okay? I want to get in the chat and see, because I feel like I've neglected the chat, and you guys are always really great to me. You guys are fun to each other in the chat. So we have Eric in the house. What up, John? Oh, 1 second. So John was on the live last Sunday, and he sent me his books in the mail. I got them 2 days ago. So big shout out to John McKillian. The 5 Foundations of Contentment, Reality Check Student's Guide, as a college student survival guide. These are books he wrote. Listen, I'm a fan. I have I've thought about writing books and thought it would be awesome. Like this right here is amazing. I've already read a little bit of this one. I haven't opened that one yet because I'm past the college age. That's for my daughter. He sent me a few copies. I'll be passing these out to some people. I'll keep a couple in my car. And if I meet people every day that know me from YouTube or don't know me from YouTube, and I run into people, and if I feel like they might need that, I'll be selective and I'll give them out. Well, big shout out to John. You can find these books on Amazon as well, guys. So if anybody's in there, you can put the link in. These are the 2 books here. Very humbled that anybody sends me anything in the mail like that. It was an awesome gesture, John. Appreciate it. Okay, so let's see who we got in the chat. Crazy Cajun, what up? What up? We got Contrary Marge, Kristen, Joe Who, Bobby, what's up? Reality checks are needed for all ages. This is true. Mary, what's up? Kim, what up? LB Finest, David. All right. We got Selena in the house. Edith Santiago. Hello. Nice to see you guys. Marceluna 54. Rodney. Dash and Grandpa still in the house. We got the Infinite Corner. Andrew Garcia. We got Daphne. Hello. Jeff, what up? We got Bobby here. Snack Ops still in the house. We got JJJ. You're a legend for enduring. Yeah. Let's give let's give a shout out to Hot Facts with Robert Reese. For being open. I don't want to pass up this moment. So let me pause for a second. Let's give some love to Robert and his family. To be transparent like that, to be vulnerable, to come on YouTube and share something like that about your family and helps that maybe somebody can relate. And it takes a strong person to do that and to talk about and be open like that. So let's just give him that moment. So appreciate that a lot, because I'm a man that believes in transparency. I'm a man that I've done therapy. I've shared that with you guys. I've done therapy. I still actively do it in a different way, but that's a big, it's a big part of my life. So being vulnerable, having empathy, being transparent, being willing to have tough conversations, putting yourself out there. These are things I've learned to do just in the last 4 or 5 years. And Robert displayed some of that with us tonight. So we need to show and give that attention and honor that, because that's not something that a lot of people are willing to do, and a lot of us don't do that. We don't, guys. Before we get into the chat and whatever else we got going on tonight, I want you to think about one thing. Okay, I don't know it all. Obviously, none of us do. Anybody that says they know it all is lying. Okay, but appreciate that, Patsy. Think about your interactions with people. Okay, we have interactions with strangers. How you doing today? Oh, I'm doing good. Thanks. Have a nice day. Thanks. Boom. Basic stuff, right? Then we have interactions with friends and family. Think about the cousin, the aunt, the uncle, your grandmother, your parents, your brother, your sister, your kids. Maybe you haven't seen them for a while. At a family function, you see certain family members every Christmas, every Thanksgiving. You see them once, twice a year, maybe. Most family members you don't see a lot, right? Unless it's your immediate and you're living with them, right? right? What do you usually ask them? Hey, how's it going? How's work? Work's good. It's the same canned type of conversations for a lot of us, right? Most of us aren't really, you ask somebody how they're doing, especially, I'm talking to the men right now, especially us guys, okay? I want you guys to hear me because I mean this. A lot of us, myself included, we talk about, somebody asked us, how you doing today? And we did, I'm good. Yeah, work's good. You know, my boss is busting my balls, but it's fine. Men suppress their emotions. Men suppress their emotions. We ask each other how we're doing. We might as well not even ask because most of us aren't willing to be honest about it. And when we ask the person that's asking, we're not even really probably ready or in a place to receive the honesty if that man was willing to give it. People suppress. Men do it a lot. How you doing? I'm good. Having those uncomfortable conversations, they're not had enough. We should do more of that. Somebody asks you how you're doing, it's okay to say, you know what? Today's not a good day. I'm not doing great. It's okay not to be okay, guys. It's okay to not be okay. And some people will say, hey, you got to figure it out. You got to just do it. And there's some truth in that, right? Right? There's some truth in, hey, you scrape your knee, hey, be a tough kid, put some dirt on it. There's value in that. But there are moments where it's okay not to not be okay. There just are. And you have to be able to, you got to feel it. Whether you're doing gig work in your car and you're like, this sucks. Today sucks. Feel it. It's okay to say it sucks. It's okay to turn the apps off. It's okay to say, today sucks. I don't feel great today. The next day could be better. The next day could be worse. But think about all the times and the meaningless conversations we have. Most of us have meaningless conversations with people. If I'm wrong, challenge me right now. Think about that. Most of our conversations are meaningless. I'll just speak for myself. Most of my conversations are meaningless a lot of the times. Most of my videos I make meaningless. It might spark something. I might teach you something. You might get some motivation, but I'm just ranting and rambling about the same $5 order that I don't want to take and how Doordash does this and Doordash does that. Listen, next time somebody asks you how you're doing, if you're not doing great, maybe have a conversation. Next time you ask somebody, you ask your cousin at Thanksgiving, hey, how's it going? And they come to you and they're being vulnerable and transparent. They say, man, I don't know. It sucks, man. I've been feeling a little depressed. I've been drinking a little more. It's been a rough 6 months. My girlfriend left me. They're opening up to you. Be ready to receive it if you ask, because you might get it at some point. It's going to be rare, but be ready to receive that and listen. Have empathy. Sometimes people just need a good listener. We've all needed a good listener. We don't even need somebody to be the problem solver, or as I call them, the firefighter, putting fires out, the fixer, the manager. You just need somebody to sit with you in that pain or that moment or whatever, that excitement. It could be a positive thing. Oh, I just got I got a promotion, or my kid just made the varsity team and they just want to be heard. Sit in that happiness with them. Sit in the sadness with them. That will go a long way. So my question to you, y'all know I like to rant and be a little bit different in this gig community. Okay. Everybody's doing ride-alongs. I've done 1 million. I've done more than anybody else. I'm going to try to give you guys different ways of looking at the gig economy, life in general. When was the last real conversation you had with a human being? Think about that. Don't put it in the chat. That's think about that. When was the last real conversation or hard conversation, transparent conversation, vulnerable conversation you had with somebody? When was it? I'll share with you mine. Mine was on 2 Thursdays ago. And I have good conversations with friends and family. I'm very close with my friends, my family, my girlfriend. We talk about stuff. But the last real one I had that was like, man, I needed to have that a couple Thursdays ago. What about you? Sorry, I have my feelings. I have to think about it sometimes. Gig life, mental health. In any work you do, you're going to have moments where it's like frustrating, blah, 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 right? And some people are going to tell you, hey, just pick yourself up out of bootstraps and figure it out. Okay, that message might work for some people. For some people, it will not. For some people, they need a moment of clarity to think about it. Maybe they need to talk to somebody about it. A licensed professional, a friend, their significant other. Maybe they just need a day to blow steam off. Maybe they go to the gym, they work out. Maybe they, whatever, right? They take a walk. But it's all personal. But my challenge for y'all today is you can't allow things to build because you will blow up. Use me as an example. I let things build sometimes. And I've gotten better, way better. Because the other day when I had a little freak out of my mind, I would have did something completely and handled it completely different. But I had to pause, think about what's going on. Why am I feeling this way? Why am I mad at Instacart, DoorDash, or why am I mad that my YouTube live stream didn't go well? Okay, what's really going on? Let me think about it. All right, what do I need to do with this? All right, thinking about it. I'm sitting in it. I'm feeling it, allowing myself to feel it. And then I could go from there. But if I just hide from it and do nothing about it, it will come back. If you allow the gig apps to just continue to beat you down, take advantage of you, take your emotions, make you feel too good or make you feel too bad. If the swings of money are too good, like if you're making money, you're just always so great about that and happy about it. But then when you don't make money, you're so sad about it. Something's off. I'm telling you right now, it is. All right. Now that I've probably upset some people because I'm not talking about gig life and I'm not a licensed professional, but I'm speaking from experience. And I like to share things. I like to talk about things besides just DoorDash sometimes, right? Life is more than DoorDash, man. Life is so much more than the work, any job, money. We got to have those things to live and survive. But I think a lot of us, myself included, sometimes put the monetary and the possessions before real happiness, whatever that means to you, real balance, real moments with your kids or your friends or your family or whatever that are significant. Because like I said in the video the other day, in my opinion, the only things that really matter are the things that you think about when you hit your head on the pillow at night. And when you wake up in the morning, what do you think? You know, those moments and the things that you think about, your fears and your true emotions, that's all that really matters. Everything else is bullshit. Just my opinion. I know, Courtney, I'm sorry. Listen, y'all. These, I have topics, but I don't script what I'm going to say. I speak from the heart 100% of the time. And I've always done that and I will always do that. And when this has been it's been a crazy couple years for me. Not necessarily all good or not necessarily all bad, but a lot has happened. So I feel like I have a lot to say because I feel a lot, right? And I'm just like, y'all, I do the gig apps 4 or 5 days a week. So I can relate to a lot of what you guys are talking about and what you're feeling. And I feel like a lot of content creators, we just talk about the same stuff every day. I'm the most guilty of it because I have more videos than anybody. So I'm the most guilty. So I'm going to hold myself accountable and say, let's stop, we can relate things, but let's have a real conversation. Because I'd be a hypocrite if I just made the videos about the same, whatever, right? And it's fine. We all want to be entertained. That's why we come to YouTube. But there's more than just the gig apps, y'all. Let's order some food tonight. What up? Oh, you guys are crazy. I appreciate you guys for being here. Appreciate you being real. I'll always be real. This work is very zen compared to my last. I bet. Me too, overall. Because being in that casino, man, that is hard. Casino life is tough. Very stressful, very fast paced. Very stressful, very fast paced. Okay, so let's bring this all in and let's have a different kind of, we'll just have fun the rest of the night. How about that? We've had enough of that stuff. So, talk about mental health, gig economy, how it relates. What do you think? Are we more susceptible to it, more at risk because we're alone in our cars, having more moments because we're by ourselves and there's nobody there to bounce some emotion off of? I don't know. It's up to you, right? We're all different, right? Or maybe like some of the people that came in earlier, right? Thomas, Matt, Mad Dash. This work has helped their mental health a little bit because now it's less of a stress than what they did before. And they're driving in their car and they're feeling good about that. That's good as well. There's both sides, right? The other topic, we're talking about, like, can we in the gig economy space do what we love and make money, right? What do you like to do? Can you turn that into a gig to make money? I think the most of us would love to do something we enjoy and make money. It's the best of both worlds. I think the majority of people, right? I should have put a poll up, right? If you could do what you love and make money, would you want to do it? Some might say, well, I don't want to mix my passion with money. Hey, it's all personal, right? It depends, right? But I love playing sports. Would I, if I was, gifted athletically enough, would I love to play basketball or baseball, and get paid to do it? Absolutely. If I was good enough, I'm pretty good now. I was solid, real solid, I'd say, when I was younger, but never good enough and never gave it enough energy. And I didn't work hard enough to even go play maybe overseas or something like that. Yeah, would I love to make just $100,000 a year and play basketball? You better believe it. You better believe I love to do that. Would I love to motivate, inspire, write some books, do some kind of conferences, be a public speaker, be somebody in that way and make money doing it? I would love to do that. Actually, I will be doing that with my life. So we all have something that we'd like to do and make money, right? At the same time, right? What is that for you? Think about that. It's all personal. It could be something you haven't thought about. Maybe you just haven't bet on yourself yet and you tried it, right? I'm currently trying that and it's working okay. But I've had a lot of other failures. You have to fail 10 times before one thing's going to hit for you. For most of us, that's the ratio. Some people get lucky, right place, right time, or you're born and you have a connection. Most of us don't have that. Most of us have to fail about 10 times before you're going to have a success, right? Okay. Let's check out the chat. Let's see. That's pretty much, that's kind of the live. That's what we got going on tonight. I'll be looking at the video from the other day. I got to give out a pizza bag because I got a free pizza bag. For those of you that don't know, ask Papa John's, ask Little Caesars, ask your local pizza joints if they got pizza bags. That sometimes they buy them from DoorDash. Sometimes DoorDash gives them. So make sure you have a pizza bag. You might be able to get a free one. I've gotten about 10 or 11 free pizza bags. I have not ever paid for a pizza bag, and it's fantastic. So if I get free ones, I try to send them out to you guys. Talked about the gig conference coming July 30th. RSVP me. I'm going to put my email right here. Right now, we got about 100 people that are RSVP'd. I think if we get 200 RSVPs from now until July 23rd, that's the last date, but July 30th is the conference. I'm sure half the people will show up. If we get 100 people showing up for this conference, that's going to be absolutely amazing. We're going to have a fantastic time. If we get 10 people to show up, we're going to have a great time. Nugs is going to be there. Kayla, Gig Lebowski, Hannibal is hungry. Gary from Middleton Technologies, Slavic D, Bud Soda, Yost Malone. Who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting a couple other names. Hold on. Dashing Grandpa, Gigwise, and those are just to name a few. And then all the other lovely people, the viewers, and all that are coming. So it's going to be it's going to be the event of the year, and I'm happy to put this together. And if you can't make it, we're going to go live. We'll live stream the entire event. It's going to be fantastic. I'm going to do this for the foreseeable future. Every year, it'll be in a different city. So, and this event is completely free. So let's go ahead and put in the email that you can RSVP. I think I have the email set up here somewhere. Do I? Oh, I don't. I don't have a banner for my email. I thought I did. We're going to make one right now. So the email, this is where you can email, okay, if you're just new coming in here. Here, hold on. I'm the worst typer. I'm like a Pecker, is that what they call him? I don't think I ever took a typing class in high school. I was too busy doing other things. Okay. So this is the email you want to email right here in order to RSVP your spot. The reason we're asking for RSVPs is so I can plan this accordingly. And if I get so many RSVPs, then I can kind of deduct that. Not everybody might show up, but most will, and I can plan it accordingly for you guys. If nobody RSVPs and 10 people show up, I'll have too much food. If nobody RSVPs and 200 people show up, I might not have enough. So that's why you do an RSVP. Real simple. So all you got to do is email me. I will eventually be replying to every RSVP as we get closer with more details and various things and just thanking you for coming and blah, blah, blah. So should we place an order tonight? What do you guys think? For those of you that are OGs, you guys know we've done an order for about almost 3 months now. I placed an order on Doordash or Uber Eats, and we see how the experience is. With using Streamyard, I have no idea how many thumbs up we have, but all I ask y'all know to help the channel, help me out, hit the thumbs up if this content gave you any value tonight, if you laughed, if you cried, if any of it was relatable, if you understood, if you felt what I was saying, if you felt what Robert was saying, what Mad Dash was saying, what Jim was saying, what Jesse was saying, what Matt was saying, what Tim was saying. All you got to do is hit the thumbs up for you, boy. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's see. We'll get into the chat for a minute. I'm going to slow my tone down, catch a breath. You should order on Grubhub tonight. I don't have Grubhub. I guess I could download it, but hi again, Pedro. Love your live shows. Appreciate that, Jay White. Yes, order, of course. Food ordering is mandatory during a Pedro live. Bobby, you ain't lying. Lindsay, appreciate that. The Bucks let me. Yeah, Andrew, what happened? Yeah, listen, not having Chris Middleton hurt. Giannis almost had a triple-double tonight, but the Celtics just have more of a team overall, and their defense is really strong. So right now I'm rooting for the Celtics. I thought the Bucks would win the whole thing. I'm going to stay with this comment I made. I've been saying it for 2 weeks now, or a week. Whoever came out of the Bucks-Celtics series was the team I thought would win the championship, so I'm going for the Celtics. I think the Suns got demolished tonight. Not surprised. Chris Paul is a great regular season point guard. He's a trash playoff point guard. And Luka Doncic he's coming. So I'm thinking Warriors for Celtics. I think that'll be a good matchup. So that's my basketball 5-second talk for you guys. Pedro, I think the order will hurt your mental health. Haha, 90% chances. Listen, not today. Dash and Grandpa had a heartbreak tonight. Ooh, what happened? More pizza. Oh, I've had so much pizza this week. I had pizza Thursday night. I had pizza. We ordered out Saturday. We tried a really new place, a new neighborhood place on Saturday. Yesterday was fantastic. So I had a slice of pizza yesterday, but then I had other things. And I had pizza tonight. I cannot have pizza again like this. No, can't do it. Phoenix completely choked. Yeah, at home too. Oof. Chris Paul, man. Not good. I texted several times on the call-in number. Did I miss it? Oh, man, sorry. Listen, I got a lot. Look, I haven't read any of them. Sorry. It's hard for me to manage that and that at the same time. But let me see. Let me see something here. Sorry, guys. I can't make everybody happy. I failed you guys tonight. What driver safety? Talk about delivery and travel on my YouTube. Can we? Let's chat privately because I don't want it to be too off topic of what we got going on tonight. Now, what time is it? How long have we been on? We've been on 2 hours. We need to place an order because, like Bobby said, it wouldn't be a Pedro Live, but I'll place an order. So let's do that. Okay, let's pivot to stream. Okay. Man, this week I have not worked a lot of anything. I made $300 this week. I think I had Doordash on for 3 hours, Instacart on for 5 or 6. It was maybe a little bit more than that. But so I'm a little not in tune with the apps this week. I know there was a glitch in some markets. I think that was Thursday night. I was out with some friends. So let's see. I've done Uber Eats the last 3 weeks. I feel like I'm going to order from Doordash tonight. What do you guys think? Hit the thumbs up in the chat. How many thumbs up do we got? I can't even see. It doesn't matter. You guys are nice to me. I'm going to order from Doordash tonight. That's what we're going to do because it's been a while. I'm going to give them a shot. And I haven't ordered from DoorDash since we moved to the new house. So we're going to do that. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's see here. DoorDash. What will be open? What shall we get? Let's see. Live chat. First time in forever. Okay. Order some breakfast. You told me to follow my money. Uber Eats is good. Yeah, absolutely. Door trash is what the Driven Dad says. Listen, DoorDash always gets the most hate because they're the biggest. Let's just be honest. Plus, they all do shady stuff. DoorDash does maybe the most shadiest. I don't know. But I think it's all, it's like Walmart. I'm not a big Walmart fan. And a lot of people don't like Walmart. But people pick on Walmart because they're the biggest of that kind of store, right? People pick on Amazon because they're the biggest. Some people even pick on Tesla. When you're the top dog in any industry, you're going to get hate. It is what it is, right? So I think it's funny when people call they call it door trash. I mean, I think there's some truth to that. But I'll stand by this statement, and I'll continue to say it. I think these gig apps, I'll just lump them all into one little pool. I think they do more good than bad. I do think that. I think they've done a lot of good for some people during the pandemic that needed to get supplies that couldn't get out or needed to work because they got furloughed or laid off. And I just think we have to know you got to have an exit strategy. If you don't, then you will be taken advantage of, and then it could become a net negative. But overall, I think it's a net positive. So, let's go ahead and open up DoorDash, and let's see what we can order. Boom. Let's see. I got the old address on there. Ooh, I need to. Okay, search for. I got to put my new address in because, like I said, I have not ordered. Okay, there we go. Adjust pin. Okay. What? So when it says adjust pin, what does that mean? Do I have to even hit that? Adjust pin? Hold on, let me see. Okay, so there's a pin here. And that's weird. My neighbor has a business under there. Hold on here. So that's the apartment there. Okay, yeah. So the pin is okay. Wow. So actually, the guy that we got this house from, interesting. Temporary. He ran a business here at some point. It says it's temporarily closed. Interesting. And the pin's moving all over the place. Okay, let's go ahead and save it. It's in the right address. I'm not at an apartment suite. I don't need to put anything there. Okay. We're going to do leave at the door. Drop off instructions. We're going to type in, please leave on table. We have a new little table and like chair set in the front porch. I'm going to say they can leave it on the table. Please leave on table on the patio. Okay. Please leave. Oh, Lord. Please leave on table on the patio. And I'll put a little thank you or a little thanks right after that. Okay. Because we always, I rant and rave about proper delivery instructions. I got to make sure I'm doing the same for them. So let's go ahead and hit save address. Now, let's see what our options are here. We're not going to have a lot. Okay. We're not going to have a lot. You guys have any suggestions? I'll show you. I'll kind of go through the gambit of things here. Okay. Let me go ahead and get my email off of here because right now we're doing live order time, baby. Live order time. We do a live order and we'll see what we can get here. Now we have burger. I know what's around me. There's a 7-Eleven. There's an Alicia's Pizza. There's a Papa John's. There's a Burger King, a Taco Bell. I try not to order from places too far, but I also don't want to order trash. I order a lot of just trash because that's all that's available. So I want to see if there's something on here that could be decent, but it's probably unlikely. There's a Walgreens. Okay. Not super hungry. I don't know what to get. Let me see. You guys got any suggestions? Let's read the comments. What up, Roy? Talked about everything but gig work today. You can appreciate that. At Pedro's, we do not have Del Taco in St. Louis. We used to. I'll share a quick story. Y'all know me. I got stories for days. Me and my buddy one night, we went out to the clubs, doing our thing, trying to meet girls, whatever. This was long. I was like 21. I guess I was 21. And there's a Del Taco. There used to be one. Right now, it's a Starbucks with a Chipotle. It was in SLU area, right off Grand. Okay. Del Taco back in the day. This was 20 years ago. Tacos were like a dime, right? We got 40. All soft tacos. 40 extra hot sauce. Basically just a tortilla, cheese, meat. I think they put lettuce in there. Little tacos, like 3 bites, boom. Right? We're probably drunk or whatever. Who knows? Get back to my apartment. We opened that box up or whatever came in, and we smashed those 40 tacos like it was nothing. I wish if I had a Del Taco, I'd order it just to get, appreciate the lesson. Pancakes, waffles, hash brown. Ooh, that sounds good. Where can I get pancakes, waffles that's going to deliver to me? I had pancakes this morning. Sunday morning at the house, I make pancakes for me and Ruby every Sunday morning. So we did that already today. But I could definitely do that. Late night cravings, Hooters, Taco Bell, White Castle, IHOP. IHOP has pancakes. Should we order? IHOP's not that far from here, actually. We're going to do IHOP. We'll do IHOP. Let's see. They're 20. Yeah. Why not? Let's do IHOP. Pedro, check your text messages. Okay. Mexican food. Yeah. I think IHOP. We haven't ordered from IHOP. We've ordered from Denny's once. That was not a good experience. Let's order from IHOP. Delivery time says 44 minutes. Okay. Not bad. It'll put us at, by the time we get it, we're at the 3-hour mark. That's kind of where I like the lives to be. What should we get from IHOP? You guys know I don't eat meat. If you don't know, now you know. I don't eat meat. I'm not vegan, but I am vegetarian. I do eat eggs, okay? But I don't eat meat, all right? So let's see. What should we get? Okay. We're going to get some IHOP. Hash browns sound delicious. Pancakes, Let's see here. Any suggestions? Let's see. Denny's isn't good when you're there. My IHOP is good. I love Del Taco. Yeah, Del Taco Belgian waffle. Okay. I could probably do a waffle. Let's see. Popular items. We can do a French toast combo, big steak omelet. No, can't do that. Ooh, how about some French? I'm getting French toast. Done. French toast. Who doesn't like French toast? We're going to do that. And we're going to add some hash browns for $4 for some hash browns? Bro. Let's do crispy hash browns. Okay. So we're going to do French toast, hash browns. I'm going to put in, no, I don't need that. Recommended beverages. I don't need a beverage. It's optional. Okay. I don't need that. Recommended desserts. Cheesecake, pancakes. Wow. Look at these prices. Pancakes, $14.15 for some strawberry cheesecake pancakes. What is going on? Let me just go ahead and get French toast, and that's 15. This is going to cost me $50, guys. Watch. And I'm going to get something for my girls that they can have tomorrow morning or something. Okay. So we'll get a. Let's see. I know my girl likes the little potatoes. What should I get? I actually gotta get it something for them. Protein pancake. Wow, why are these pancakes so much? Look at this. Why is it $15? Who's paying $15 for pancakes? Is that a real thing? What? Get it right, bro. It's easy egg. Oh, love me some Chef Ramsay. Flour and water is free. Dude, I'm gonna order IHOP too now. Thanks, Pedro. Why is it so? Why? Pancakes, a box of pancake mix where you just add water. I think I pay like $3 for a box, and I can probably make about, I don't know, 100 pancakes out of a box. Maybe, I don't know. That's ridiculous. You are about pay that. LOL. I am. Listen, but I do it for science. Okay, I do it for science. I would never do this normally, bro. This time. The night to order IHOP via Doordash, you're expecting it won't be trash, is delusional. Let's see. We'll find out, won't we? Okay. I mean, listen, they shouldn't be busy. So if I order IHOP at Saturday or Sunday around brunch time, then I expect it to be like, it should take a long time. IHOP right now should not be that busy. At least in my market, the one that I'm ordering from, they're not. And there's going to be dashers out. There just are in St. Louis at 11:30. So it should be here within a allotted time. And I expect it. It should be French toast and hash browns. If you can't do French toast and hash browns, your door shouldn't be open. Okay. So Mr. Man created God. Listen, If something happens bad, I'm not going to be shocked because that's what happens, right? But I should expect French toast and hash browns is not a hard thing to do, right? So let's just say that. Let's go ahead and let's see. I think I'm going to look at the sides here. Bacon. Okay, it doesn't even tell me how much it is. Okay. Hash browns, I already got that. Crispy potato pancakes. Ooh, that sounds good. I might want that instead, but that's actually, no, I'm good. I want the French toast. Butter toast, seasonal fruit. No, not doing that. Okay. Let me go ahead and just do this. I'm going to get my girlfriend something that's a surprise, okay? Let's just get her something that she's going to like that it'll just surprise her. She can eat it tomorrow if she wants. Let's see. I'll look at the kids menu because I can order something there and she'll be fine. Funny face, Silver 5, junior cupcake pancake combo. What is that? Okay, that's weird. Milkshake. Should we get a milkshake? I don't know. I got to make this quick here. It's getting late. Kraft mac and cheese. No, that's ridiculous. I have mac and cheese here. All this is ridiculous, but it's fine. Funny face pancake combo. Look at this. Funny face pancake combo. How do you think that's getting delivered? Do you think the face is going to be on that pancake? Should we find out? I'm going to order that. Let's have a little fun. It can't all be serious, right? Let's order this, and I want you guys to guess. Will the face be on the pancake or not? So this is a pancake with a smiley face with whipped cream, chocolate chips, and like cherries. Will the face be on the pancake? We're going to find out. Let's see. I want to see what you guys are saying. Let's see. Get that. Denny's is better. Do it. Making me hungry. Okay. Will the face be on? Let's see. This is going to be fun. If it is your driver, well, the driver ain't got nothing to do with the face being done up on. That's all the cook or the expo or the manager, right? Nope, it won't be. I only get okay. We're gonna test this out. I'm gonna order this because I know one of my girls will eat that tomorrow. Okay, so we got some French toast, we got some hash browns. That's good. We're gonna get that. Okay, let's go ahead and view our cart. Okay, we got our address. We got hash browns for $4. Funny face $7.66. Our original French toast $11.79. Now I'm expecting the French toast should have butter. So let's go ahead and click or not single top with will rip butter and dust it with powdered sugar. Now, is there going to be syrup? It doesn't say there's syrup. Weird. Okay, right? Add special instructions. Okay, so this is where you can type in something. If the store has chosen not to accept special requests, contact them directly. Okay. So do I get syrup with my French toast? I'm imagining we will. Hash browns come with nothing. Funny face. We'll see if the face is on there. Get one bacon and one sausage. Let's go ahead. We're at $26.93. So this is going to wind up costing me about $40 after I leave it today. Pedro, your order's destined to not only be missing the face, but hold on, but the whole plate will be missing. Hash browns or fries will be cold. Peanut butter on French toast is got. Oh, I put peanut butter on pancakes all day and waffles. I bet the face is going to be pretty jacked up. Oh, good point, Lindsay. It could be. Happy face on instructions. Okay. Your clown face won't be in today. Love it. Okay. We're doing it for science. Let's see. My address is correct. Please leave on table on the patio. Thanks. My phone number is correct. It says 47 to 57 minutes. Okay. It's coming from it doesn't say yet. The suggested tip is $7. It's the suggested tip. Okay. So that's not bad. It's not bad that they're suggesting that. I tip $10. I'm going to tip $10. This is what I do. So this is where the miserable people go in and type 0.00. I'm not miserable. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave $10 because I do this work like they do. And I understand that they're trying to do whatever they're trying to do. And, when I get a $10 tip, I'm very appreciative. So I give a $10 tip. It is what it is. If I get bad service, I get good service. I'm giving $10. Don't care. Let's hit continue. So that brings a total of $36.93. Let's go ahead and place order. And there we go. Submitting. So we got 3 items coming away. Order of hash browns, crispy, funny face, pancake combo. Will the face be on there? And some French toast. Will we get syrup with that? Will we get butter? We'll find out. Confirming your order arrives between 12:04. Okay, so wow, we're going to be on here for a little while. Now, it allows us to, what? Hold on. It is, wow, this is a bad sign. This is coming from Clayton. So there's an IHOP on Chippewa that is probably a 5 to 7 minute drive from my house. It didn't go to that one. It went to one in Clayton. Now, that driver, depending on where they're coming from, let's say they're in Clayton, they're going to have to hop on 64. Okay, not bad. The time's not bad, but the mileage is going to be a little high. Okay, now they're going to hide my $10 tip. So it's not going to show them $12.25. Let's see if there's a peak pay in my area. I'll tell you exactly what the driver's going to see. Let's see how long this takes, because I'm not close to that IHOP. No peak pay. $2.25 is my base pay. This order is going to show $6.25 for 7 or 8 miles for 3 items. I don't take that order. $6.25, 3 items, 7, 8 miles. I say no all the time. But they don't know that it's actually $12.25. This might take a while to get delivered. Let's see. Oh, Lord. You tip $10 and this still happens because DoorDash hides tips. Oh, DoorDash. Okay, let's see. Yeah, wow. So this could come 55 minutes from now. It's asking me if I want to add something from 7-Eleven. I'm good. I'm not doing that. I'll keep you guys updated. Why is it coming from one that's further away? Actually, hold up. There's an IHOP on Chippewa. What is happening, man? Okay, let me check my text. I think the phone is blowing up. I think some people got some things they like to say, and I'll get in the chat with you guys. They're stacking it. They're going to stack it. They're going to have to, but I hope this driver makes money. You probably won't see any facial features if I guess it depends. Nah, we'll show $10. I don't think it's going to show $10. The IHOP near you is probably offline. They might be. I know they're 24 hours, but they could be offline. At a 7-Eleven pizza, no, I'm good. I get orders like that all the time. Okay. Are those IHOPs open? Yes, they are. Okay. Do you want to compare our IHOP orders live on your stream if I order too? LOL. John said he might order. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Pedro, have you ever struggled with how others may view you as a DoorDasher or gig worker? I shouldn't care what others think about how I make a living, but I'm a college dropout and sometimes I feel like I'm underachieving in life doing gig work. Jordan. Okay, listen, I hear you. This is what I'd say to that, Jordan. Jordan texted me a little while ago. I just read it. I'll read it one more time. Pedro, have you ever struggled with how others may view you as a DoorDash driver or gig worker? Yes, I have sometimes struggled with, somebody asked me what I do. And in the beginning when I was doing it, it was like, I deliver food. And, it doesn't make you feel great sometimes. That's just honesty. Everybody will have a different answer. That's mine. Right now, when people ask me, I don't mind at all. It took me a little while to feel like that, right? Because there's a stigma, right? Call you pizza delivery boy. You deliver McDonald's. People look down on it. But, if I told them what I make, if I told them that I had a YouTube channel, then the answer's a little bit different. My feelings a little bit different. Their feelings a little bit different, right? But we shouldn't be bogged down by the status or whatever you do. And what, we talked about that a little bit earlier. I don't know if you were here, Jordan. Like, I deliver food for a living and I deliver packages for a living, but it's not who I am. It's just what I do, right? So people can have a fancy job. People can be a doctor, a lawyer, a professor, but they could be a miserable human being and be a rotten person, a terrible wife, a terrible husband, a terrible father. So what you do is what you do. Doesn't mean that's who you are. So that's how I would answer that. I hear you though. College dropout, I sometimes feel I'm underachieving. It's all relative, man. It's all relative on what are your bills? What are you, what's important to you? I know, listen, I managed restaurants for 18 years. Okay. When I was at Applebee's, when I first started managing, you're making about $35,000, $40,000 a year. Then you get up to 50. When I left Applebee's, I was making about $70,000 a year as a general manager. Okay, not bad money, right? This was when I left. Last time I left Applebee's was like about 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago. I was managing people that were serving, and they had college degrees, majors, highly intellectual, funny, smart, people that were musicians. And I was their manager, and I made more money than them, and they had college debt. So it depends on how you look at stuff. Just because you have a college degree doesn't mean that makes you better than somebody else, and it doesn't mean you're going to make more money than somebody else, right? That's my answer to that. And my daughter's up. It's 11:30. Let's see. If you don't sort by distance manually, then they send it to a featured one. I've heard rumors that farther ones can pay to bump up in result. Interesting. Okay. There was no, it didn't give me an option to what IHOP to select. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Let's check the picking up your order. IHOP arrives between what? Oh, okay. So the dasher has been assigned. So it looks like, yeah. So somebody's been assigned to it. Let's go ahead and see if there's a name. Kendricks. That was quick. So that didn't take that long for somebody to get it. So we're going to get it a little bit earlier than expected. 11:47, 11:57. Love it. Not bad so far. We'll see. This dasher, this driver is, see if I can show. Yeah, okay. So they're there right now. So they were close. So this order overall, so that's where they're at right now. Okay. So it's going to pay them $12.25, right? Let's say it's not a stack. I have no idea at this point. For 7 or 8 miles, not bad, right? Maybe this dasher lives in this area and it's the last, trip. Who knows? But they're there. So we're rocking and rolling. We're going to go ahead and get this food in 20 to 30 minutes. So not bad. All right. I appreciate you guys being in live with me tonight. We've had a good time. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about serious topics, mental health, doing what you love. Can we do it in the gig economy? We talked about the gig conference, talked about a lot of stuff. At this point, we're going to wait for the order, and I'm going to stay in the live chat. I want to read some comments if you guys got questions. Consider hitting the like button. Can somebody tell me how many likes we got on the video? I can't see it. He will see the entire tip. Maybe $1 is hidden. I don't know. I don't know. For 7 or 8 miles, I don't know. Base pay will be 3. It could be. Base pay is 4 on. Should I ask him? No, I don't want to bug the guy. Maybe I could ask him. I have a bachelor's. Okay. The comments go by quick. I thought you were moving to Oregon. No, not me. Base pay is 4 on a 7-mile delivery. Okay. So then it's showing them $8.25, right? If base pay is $4, it's showing them $7, and it'll go up to $12.25. Because they only show when a customer tips more than $4 on an order like that. Sometimes they'll show you more than a $4 tip, but they might. There's going to be a hidden tip on here. They're not showing them $12.25. I know that. I've done enough orders that are that long. 129 likes. Okay, cool. I see 163. Oh, okay. 182. You guys are all over the place. It depends on when you come into the live stream. When you come in, if you back out without exiting all the way, you're going to see the amount of likes that were in when you came in. So let's just see if we can get up to 200 likes. So I appreciate y'all. 127, 186. What up, Yost Malone? Gave you a shout out. I have you as one of my gig creators that's coming to the conference. So appreciate you, Yost. Hope you're having a good day, man. You should call support and tell them not to hide the full amount from your dasher. Ooh, should I call support? Late nights from now on, I look for their face. So basically, this dasher is a clown for taking this order. No, I don't think so, Mike. I wouldn't call somebody that does $1 a mile a clown. I call somebody that's doing a no tip a clown. And I call somebody that's taking like a $3 order going 8 miles a clown. Like that's clownish. But $1 a mile sometimes, if you're having if it's not busy, you got to make what you can make. If it's $8, you think you can knock it out in 20 minutes. It's $24 an hour average. Maybe it's not that bad. I'm making bets 5-1. I just messed up. Did a $5 order. Okay, one ended up being 30. Hold up. Did a $5 order for 1 mile, and it ended up being $35 payout. Can you explain that? Because I have never seen a hidden tip on a $5 order. Are you talking about DoorDash? And if you have some kind of screenshot of this, please send it my way, because I've never seen a hidden tip on a $5 order. I'm not saying you're wrong or that you're lying. I've never seen it, so I'd like to see it. Or was it that they gave you cash? Give a clown a nose. Yeah, I know, right? Give the driver a clown nose. No, I'm not going to do that. Ever unassigned because there's no parking at restaurant? No other reason, just that? I've never really seen that. No, I've never unassigned for that reason. Did that last night for Cash App. Okay. I like that comment right there. That's what's up. Appreciate the $1.99, Pat C. Super sticker. Appreciate it. Just DoorDash steal tips. I know they got in trouble. They used to before. I don't know if they do now. I think we can think they do. I don't know if anybody, it's hard to really say 100%. So I don't want to say that they are because I don't have any proof myself. Good order, John. $6.50 and $9.75 are the magic numbers here. Okay, yeah. So my magic is $6.25. So you take your normal base pay and you add $4. That's your hidden tip. My base pay is $2.25 in my market on 90% of my orders. So when I see $6.25 going 5 miles or less or so, that's 95% of the time it's going to be more, and I've shown you guys that. If your base pay is usually $6.50, then your hidden tip is $2.50, then your hidden tip indicator would be $6.50. It's very simple math. It's very easy to find the hidden tips on DoorDash. They play the games, but I try to show you guys how to find the hidden dollars. It's not hard. It's extremely easy. What's everyone's hourly dashing average, says Desert Daywalker. No, DoorDash does not buy a very small merchants, dude. No, DoorDash does not. But yeah, some merchants, Michael, like Michael's saying, they will actually split the tips between their staff and the driver. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Pedro, I'll text you when I give an IOP order. Got it. Cool. We can compare. Okay. Have you seen Uber Eats triple request? Yes, I have. I've gotten one before. I saw and declined a couple this weekend. Yeah, I've been on a stack and then they'll add like one more. It's very rare. I think it's happened twice to me. And when they tried to add the third, it wasn't good and I didn't take it. Also, many times it'll start off as a single on Uber Eats and then they'll add one. So a single turns into a stack. A lot of times it just starts as a double. Same thing happens with DoorDash. So I've never gotten 3 on DoorDash at one time. Only 2, never 3. $30 an hour. This makes me want to order IHOP. Yeah, we'll see. I'm just order basic stuff. I basically do it not because I need the food. I'm doing it for science, for you guys. It's entertainment. I like to see what the experience is like. It allows me to just, and if I tip $10, I'm trying to make somebody have a nice little delivery that's out there trying to do this work. So I do it for a few reasons. Grubhub will triple you. That's crazy. Yeah, I've never done Grubhub. I hear mixed things about all the apps, but Grubhub I feel like is the one that is kind of the one that they'll send you all over the place. Longer waits when you go to a place and maybe they haven't even started it yet. Like I hear a lot about that. So okay, let's check it out. How many likes we up to now? Let's see. 213. Appreciate y'all. We got past 200. Appreciate y'all so much for that. Appreciate it. Now, I'm going to say something. And if I am right, I'm going to ask y'all to do something for me. If I'm wrong, I'll do something for y'all. I think the hash browns will be in the bag. That should be easy. I think the French toast I'm going to get is going to be there. I'll have some butter. And I'll also have some syrup like on the side. I'll show you guys that. I think that'll be there. I think there'll be some silverware, some cutlery in there. And I think my breakfast, the little kid breakfast, will have the face on the pancakes. I think there will be a face. Now, I don't think it's going to be perfect, but I think I'm going to show you the pancakes and you can tell that it resembles a face. That's what I'm going to say. Okay. I'm not going to say what kind of fruit's going to be on there because who knows? It's seasonal, right? It could be blueberries. It could be a raspberry. It could be a blackberry. It could be a strawberry, cherry. Who knows? But I'm saying there's going to be 2 eyes and a mouth that you could see that that somebody did that. Okay. I think some of you might say, well, they're going to put it on the side. That could be an option. If that's the case, I'm wrong. I think there's going to be a face on there. Some of you might think there's going to be no face, just fruit, pancake, sausage, bacon. I think there's going to be a face on there. Now, I'm not going to be mad if there isn't because technically I think if I'm preparing that, I'm probably putting it on the side because it'll hold better that way. But I have a wild guess. I think they're going to actually put the whipped cream on the actual pancake. What do y'all think? If that happens, if I'm right, I need everybody to hit the like button that hasn't yet. It doesn't cost you anything. Okay. If I'm wrong, what do you guys want me to do? I'll do something. I'll smear, I'll pancake myself in the face, something like that. But I think there's going to be an attempt to put the face on the pancake. Okay, let's read the chat, see what you guys are saying here. Your driver will think you are a stoner. Yeah, why? Because I order IHOP? I think you know what I'll do? Listen, this is what I'll do. Long Island Dash, what up, Lou? We're doing a live order. We talked about mental health. We had a really serious conversation earlier. Check out the replay if you like. We talked about some serious things. I'll put the nose on and take a couple bites with the clown nose if my order is not how I thought it would be. That's fair. And if it is, you guys got to give me a thumbs up because it is what it is. Check out Lou and Mary from the Long Island Dash Experience. The best couple on YouTube. Hands down, it's not even close. Go check out the channel, guys. Somebody put a link into that channel. Smacking Ass 2000, what up, what up, what up? 198 like, appreciate y'all. Carrie, all right. Midnight, definitely no face. Okay. Hey, you're probably right. I'm just going out on the limb. I'm giving the universe positive vibes. I'm being optimistic, okay? Beer mug, wait, Pedro, the $5 with the $30 tip was a stack, 2 orders. Yeah. I don't know. So it started at 5, maybe, but the base pay only goes down a quarter per order when it's a stack. So I don't know. So it means it would have been $5.25 originally. So I'm still confused by that. But hey, I'm glad that you got that. That's what's up. Oh yeah, Roy, you ate the crickets. I actually saw that. I can't do that. Maybe if I was drunk, and maybe if the crickets were dipped in chocolate, that'd be the only ways. But I would not do it. I couldn't do it for clicks and views. No, I do enough clown things for clicks and views. I'm not eating crickets. You can do it. You can do it. I can't do it. But I give you mad props, bro. Mad props. I'm saying missing hash browns. Okay. Roy says I'm not going to get my hash browns. Okay, we'll find out. I'm kind of want some crispy. I ordered them crispy. So I'm kind of looking forward to those. So if I don't get those, I'm going to blame Roy. All right. I'm still waiting for a driver to accept my order. That's crazy, John. So I'll be done by eating mine by the time you get yours. Yeah, snap out. Nice. Love it. No butter. Okay, so Aunt Matt says no butter. I'm more worried about the no syrup than the no butter because in the description it didn't say it came with syrup, but it is French toast, so you would think it would, but we'll see. But on to-go things, you got to imagine they got little to-go things that you're going to throw in the bag. I think I'm going to get more than I need, and I think I'm going to have the face on the pancakes. Okay? Crazy. So appreciate y'all for being here. We're probably about 20 minutes away from getting this order. Let's go ahead and check. And then I'm going to give you guys a recap if you guys are coming in later, some of the things we touched upon tonight real quick. And that way you can decide if you want to watch the replay or rewind it. Let's check our order and see what we got going on here. Okay. Dasher waiting for order. Okay, hold up. Wow. So now it got pushed back 11:52 to 11:58. So this IHOP is busy. This IHOP is busy because of the location they're at. It's Sunday. This IHOP is busy. Like they're slammed. Like you walk in, you can't just sit down. You got people come out of church late at night. You got people hanging out. It's kind of closer towards the city, North County, West County line. This IHOP is busy. So I'm not surprised they're waiting. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send this guy a text and thanking him because I don't want him to unassign it. So I'm just going to send him a little love to let him know I appreciate him. Because I don't want him to drop this. Should I tell him that I tipped $10 so that he has an incentive to wait? What do y'all think? Busy putting too many faces on pancakes. Yeah, I ran into a dasher. Okay. IHOP is a disaster. Yeah, I know. See, Lou, we have an IHOP close to our house, right? For some reason, this one, for whatever reason, got pushed to one that's further away, and this one is busy. The one close to my house is not busy. So we'll see what we get. I got my fingers crossed, man. No, don't tell him if they hide the tip when he delivers. Let him know the tip amount. I'm gonna let him know. Would tell him 10 for sure. I'm gonna let him know because he's waiting and he's waited for a little while. Appreciate you waiting. I tipped you 10 on the app. I know DoorDash hides some of the tips. Boom. Okay. This is what I sent them. Appreciate you waiting. I tipped you 10 on the app. I know DoorDash hides some of the tips. So that's just giving him incentive like, okay, this guy's saying thank you. I'm waiting for him. I'm not going to drop this order. Maybe this lets him know, hey, I don't want to drop this. It's $10. So now I know it's 12 versus whatever DoorDash showed me. It might give him a reason to wait an extra 5 minutes if whatever. So I don't want him to drop it because then another dasher, it could be another 30 minutes before I get it, right? So he saw it. He just says seen. So when you text a dasher, it says seen. So he saw it just right now. And if he texts me back, I'll let you guys know what he said. All right. I'm hoping to get this before midnight. If he texts me back, I'll let you guys know. I'm hoping to get it before midnight. Tell him while you were waiting, check out my YouTube channel. Ooh, should I tell him that? Now he will only eat half of your hash brown. I've never told, some of you guys have said I should do that. I've never told any of the drivers that I have a YouTube channel and they should check it out. And they're the one delivering. I've never done that. Should I do that? I feel like he might look at that like being extra or me being like, I don't know. He actually uses his hot bag. Ask him to see what it showed in this app. Okay. What up, David? Tell him, send him a link. I guess I'll roll it backward. What up, Landon? I put my YouTube channel on my Uber Eats profile. LOL. Love it. I love that, Lou. Love it, man. Love it. Hey, you betting on yourself, bro. You got a great channel. You want people to watch. I do similar things, but I've never done that. If Kendrick's his name, if he responds back to me in a way that I feel like, then maybe I'll do that. No worries. Thank you for using DoorDash this time of night. What? Okay, look. He says, no worries. Thank you for using DoorDash this time of night. That's not something that I would say to a customer. No, no worries. I would say something like that. Thank you for using DoorDash. Like this guy seems like he loves DoorDash. Thank you for using DoorDash this time of night. Well, maybe he's somebody that only does late night, so he's appreciative. Maybe he's had a slow night. Toss his tip overboard. Sounds like a DoorDash support rep. I know, right? He's flirting now. Top dasher alert. Jeff, that's exactly what I thought initially. You stole the words out of my mouth. Yep, guaranteed he is wearing a door. Yes, he's probably new. Hold up. Sounds like DoorDash support. I know, it sounds like DoorDash support, and it sounds like this guy loves his job. Is he a top dasher? Does he take every order? Is this, he's waiting? Let me see if there's an update. What up, gig? Let me see. Dasher waiting for order. He's still there. Part of me wants to tell him I have a YouTube and check it out, but I don't want to be, I don't want to be that guy. This is interesting. No worries. Thank you for using DoorDash this time of night. I feel like he's going to have a red shirt, red mask, t-shirt tucked in, red hat, hot bag in hand. That's what I'm feeling like. Kendrick's his name. Your dasher is Nugs. No, that would be crazy. Oh, he is trying to get that pay while waiting. Yeah, I guess. Oh, for those of you that missed it, what up, Yogi? I think one guy you saw, he was wearing it. Yes, Yogi. That's what I was thinking. I saw him at Mellow Mushroom. He looked like a DoorDash poster child. So the gig conference that we're having in July, Nugs is attending. For those of you that weren't here, I mentioned it earlier. Nugs and Kayla will be there. Hannibal is hungry. Gig Lebowski, Slavic D, Yost Malone. We have Bud Soda. All right, guys. There's some content creators that are coming. I'm dashing Grandpa Gary from Middleton Technologies. Gig wise, just to name a few, and I'm going to be inviting many others. People I think you guys would like to see, people I think that would come. Everybody's welcome. But I know some have to travel further than others, So if you want to RSVP, if you want to hit me up, all you got to do is check, hit the email. I'll put the email up right here. Let me know. If you want to help in any way, let me know. That is the email you can email to be part of the gig conference, RSVP, all that good stuff. So, you know what I'm going to text? I'm going to text this guy just because we're having fun. He's sitting there waiting. He's probably just thumbing on his phone anyway, right? So let's go ahead and have a little fun with this guy. Let me see. Is he still there? Yes, he's still waiting. Wow. 11:59 and 12. The time gets getting pushed back. This IHOP is slammed. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Let's text this guy. Let me see. I'm going to put, I do DoorDash as well. I do DoorDash as well. I get it. What else should I say? Hold up. This is fun. Now we're having a good time here. Okay. Where will the gig conference be? Jocelyn, how are you? It's in St. Louis, July 30th, 2 p.m. Okay. Email me. I can give you more details. I have my lovely girlfriend made flyers up today. I'm going to have posters. I'll put community posts up. It's going to be real official but it's going to be in St. Louis. Every year it'll be in a different city. This year, the inaugural one is in my hometown because I want to be able to give you guys the best event I can. And the only way I can really do that is if I keep it local so I can control everything. So that's where it's going to be. Get out my YouTube. You're live, son. What? Get out my YouTube. You're live, son. People here is still wear masks. Yeah, some people do. This is going to get awkward. You're getting too cute. Really pumped for conference. Yes, me too, Lindsay. Ask him about the Kendrick album. Oh, Pedro low-key looks like Jorge Mas. I get that a lot, man. Pedro, greetings from the biggest little city, Reno, Nevada. What up, Glenn? How are you? Always good to see you, my friend. I do DoorDash as well. I get it. Appreciate you. Should I tell them about the YouTube? I feel like that's just doing too much, but maybe I should. I don't know. The only thing that excites me in customers' text is gate codes and mentions of cash. I hear you. See, I don't want to be that customer because those customers are annoying, right? I hear you, Annalisa. I hear you so hard right now. Don't tell them. I wear it so they don't know what I look like. LFG, what up, Rico Dash? My order just got picked up. So, John, your order got picked up, and my guy's still waiting there. I'm just gonna say I do DoorDash as well. I get it. Appreciate you. That's all. Unless he says something crazy that's it. I'm not having these flirtation texts going on with me and my man Kendrick. I ain't doing it. I ain't trying to give him the wrong impression. I ain't trying to give him them vibes. He's just a guy trying to make his money. I ain't trying to press him, okay? But I think that's funny. Sorry I walked away for the gig conference. How many days will it be? It will be one day. Some people will be probably coming in Friday night. So if we get enough people that are saying they're coming in the night before, we can do some kind of event Friday night, a dinner or something like that. I'll host that as well. But it'll be Saturday. So it'll be like a 2 p.m. till whenever kind of event. So really looking forward to anybody that can come. We will be live streaming it as well. So if you can't make it, the whole event will be live on YouTube for anybody that wants to watch. Ask him if he also works for the Cuddles. I know, right? Me and Hannibal's hungry had me and him been talking low key about that. I know he's been, yeah. We might have something planned for you guys. Okay. I know he's talked about it, and I might. A lot of people are talking about that Cuddle app, and they're intrigued, and I'd love to really know the reality of it. I'll just say that. So just TBD. I'm on the Cuddle app. LOL. It's the iMessage from wifey. Lou, you always got the jokes. Lou's a funny guy, man. Pedro, make sure you turn the porch patio. Ooh, Henry, thank you. Because my porch patio light is not on. I want to text my girlfriend, actually. He's still waiting on this order. Oh, look. He sent me a reply. See the little red dot? Let's see what he says. Heard. I do DoorDash as well. I get it. Appreciate you. He says, heard. So those are really two different. Okay. So I text him, appreciate you waiting. I tipped you 10 on the app. I know DoorDash hides some of the tips. His response, no worries. Thank you for using DoorDash this time of night. It's like a support agent. I say, I do DoorDash as well. I get it. Appreciate you. He says, heard. Like one word, like, dude, leave me alone. Love it. Let me text my girl, have her put the porch slide on. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay. Can you turn the porch light on, please? Awesome. Okay. Funny. He's triggered. Did I just piss my DoorDash driver off? Is he gonna spit on my hash browns and eat half my food because I texted him one too many times? That's what I was afraid of. Seems to me someone stole his phone. Yeah, who knows? He's like, bruh. Yeah, I know, right? That's how I would be. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave the porch light on for him. I got easy instructions for him. I got a table he can set it on the front porch. I'm gonna be hands off from this point on, unless he texts me something crazy. But he's been waiting for a while. It's 11:48. He's been there for how long has he been there? When I placed this order 20 minutes ago, right? Let me see. I ordered it 30 minutes ago. I think he's been there about 20 minutes, right, guys? I mean, are you waiting 20 minutes for, oh, man. Smacking ass. I ordered some crispy hash browns, some French toast, and I ordered a kids style IHOP pancakes that are supposed to have a smiley face, whipped cream smiley face with fruit. It comes with a sausage link and bacon. We are having a heated debate in the live chat of how is that going to be presented to me? Will the whipped cream be on there? Will they put an attempt to put a smiley face on the pancakes? I'm being optimistic, and I'm thinking that they will. I think most people probably say they won't or they shouldn't. I'm fine with that. But I'm thinking there's going to be that. But this IHOP is obviously busy. So do I think that line cook is going to do I think he's going to flip the pancake, put it in the box, and go whipped cream, boom, boom, eyes, and a smiley face? I don't know. Or is he going to, that would actually, listen, coming from somebody that's cooked in kitchens, guys, in very busy kitchens, that's actually easier to do than to grab a ramekin and squeeze it in the ramekin and put a lid on. It's a lot faster to take that whipped cream can and go smiley face, boom, boom, than it is to grab a ramekin, squeeze it in there, and then put the lid on. So if I'm a line, I'm just saying. But maybe the manager says, don't put whipped cream like that. It could be actually protocol or a procedure to not put the whipped cream on a hot pancake because it melts. I don't know. We can all have our opinions. It's fun to talk about. He knows what's up. Drivers talk differently to other drivers. I don't agree with his lingo, but get it. Yeah, no, I get. Yeah. He's all good. Like he can say whatever he wants. Like he's, I wouldn't eat that. It's too late. Yeah, I do it for science, man. I usually don't eat all this food anyway. What up, Selena? Clown nose. I think I might have to put this clown nose on. If it's not how I thought it was going to be, I'm going to put it on for you guys, and I'll take a couple bites. They don't got no ramekin in IHOP. Yeah, they do. Landon. They have. They got to have to-go ramekins in IHOP. What else would they put certain things in? Pancake face. Yeah, do it yourself. I mean, what else would they put things in? They would have to, I would think. Yeah. Some things would be prepackaged, like butter. Certain condiments are like they'll buy a case of it, and they just. But like some things that have to put in a ramekin. We had them at Applebee's. IHOP and Applebee's are actually owned by Dine Equity. A lot of them are, if they're not franchised. And IHOP and Applebee's were the same company when I worked for them. I don't know if you guys knew that. And they use a lot of the same ramekins and cups and stuff like that. It was all the same stuff. Heard is such a bad response. Yeah, what's I know ramekin. It's lingo for kitchens. A ramekin is if you ever go to a restaurant and they bring you out a little like dish of ranch, that's a ramekin. The thing that it comes in is called a ramekin. You might call it a salsa or whatever, but they're like 2 or 4 ounces usually. They're black or white. They're plastic or they're hard plastic. Sometimes they can even be like metal or something like that. That's what a ramekin is. It's old Applebee's lingo. A ramekin is a little plastic receptacle like salt. Yes, there you go. Chelsea knows. She's worked in restaurants. Pedro, are you in condiment? Are you a condiments guy? Absolutely, I am. Love my condiments. You should see my refrigerator. I got condiments on condiments on condiments. It depends on what I'm eating. Some things, some types of foods are better served when you don't have a lot of crap on them. But some foods, you need to have some sauce or this or that or dipping sauce. Like, I'm all about the condiments. My mother-in-law puts the ramen in there. Oh, the driven dad. That's the kind of person that I don't like. Pedro, do you pick up from IHOP? I've only picked up a few times, not a lot, Joni. Ceramic. Yeah, ceramic. There you go. Yes, you know. That's funny. Okay, let's check it. Let's see what's going on here. So my girlfriend just liked the message. So the porch light's on for him. I have a nice big sign I put out in the front of the house. I actually put it myself. It's like one of those signs you got to like drill into the brick, so he can see my address. So it's going to be an easy house for him to find. I texted him at 11:38. Appreciate you waiting. It's 11:53, but he had been there so he's been waiting 20 minutes. Your dasher is at IHOP waiting to pick up your order. Now it's 12:10 to 12:16. Wow, he's still there? Okay, put in the chat right now, who would have dropped this order by now? So even if it's paying $12.25, it's going 8 miles. Are you going to spend up to 45 minutes on this order? Talk about it. I'm going to give you all a second. Just a simple thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs up if you're going to wait this long. Thumbs down if you would have dropped it by now or would drop it in the next moments coming up. Let's let that fester. Think about it. Let me know in the chat. Dropped it by now. Okay, I was a line cook at Red Robin for 6 years. There's a guy there that have been line cooks 12, and one guy is probably going on 17 years now. Wow. Maybe he doesn't have any other orders. Good point. He did thank me for ordering late. Maybe it's been very slow. I wouldn't have accepted it to begin with. Okay. I have dropped unless food good. The driven dad. Yep. Okay. Bathroom confirmed. Yeah. Hold on. What a driven dad. He's probably taking a bathroom break. Hell no. Hell no. He's using the bathroom, so it's a good idea. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Pedro call the IHOP. Why? See how busy they are? Thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down. Call IHOP. Thumbs down. Drop. 15 minutes wait time. Wow. So you guys are all OGs. You guys are what I consider the 10 percenters. People that know what orders to take. You know what you want to make. You make good decisions. 90% of DoorDash drivers, in my slightly humble but also slightly ignorant opinion, don't know what they're doing. Keep all orders, never unassigned, take every order. Don't even know what they're really making after they make money, what they're profiting. So maybe Kendrick falls in that. He's waiting a long time. But also, he might live on the south side. This order could be the last one, and he's just waiting because he's done with his night, and this is going in the direction of where he lives. A lot of people do DoorDash around the area that I live. So that could be the reason he's waiting as well, right? And for that reason, I wouldn't necessarily blame him. If he's got to come this way anyway, yeah. If he's got to drive home, why drop it? And then you lose $12, right? Invested too much, drop it now. He's yeah, okay, it's midnight. What else are you going to do? Okay. IHOP is usually an instant decline. Yep. This dude is hitting lines in the parking lot. Thumbs up, depends on the market. I don't take IHOP orders at night. Maybe he doesn't know any better than he. Yep, true. Thumbs down. I never wait for more than 10 minutes. Thumbs down. If I'm him and I live within 5 minutes of you and you're going home after I keep it, toilet is better. Yes, Logan, I agree with that. Your dasher is still waiting. What is happening? Now I'm moving on. West side of you. Pedro called the restaurant. Should I call them live with you guys? Dude is in his car sleeping. He won't get a bigger order than yours. This is true. Pedro, text him. Your channel bro needs help. Yep, heard. Maybe he has 80% completion rate. Oh, yeah, okay. You guys are throwing out some good scenarios. Man, I mean, calling a busy restaurant to have them tell me they're busy defeats the purpose, right? Because I know they're busy. So I get why you guys want to call me, but like I'm basically taking up the time of somebody that's busy already. So coming from somebody that has managed in these situations where it's busy, when I get a phone call from somebody, they're like, "Hey, are you guys busy?" That's annoying. It's like, yeah, I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? Or it's a Friday night. Hey, can I get a table for 2 at 6? No, it's a busy restaurant. You can't get a table for 2. It's going to be a wait. So me calling now, it's just, it just, it doesn't serve much of a purpose. I get it. You guys all want me to call. Look at this. If driver contacts DoorDash, they will try calling. If they answer, they will bump it. Order earlier, broski, killing us, East Coast folks. No, I hear you, Glass FM. I know. But the problem is, if I order too early, then it's like I feel like the show becomes completely different, because then I can't get into the topics. I can't be, because I got food here. I don't know. You bring up a good point. Your Dasher is at IHOP still waiting. What the hell's going on here? Can I call DoorDash? Hold up. Let me see something here. Help. Okay, hold up. Customer support. Dasher status. Delivery ETA. Can I cancel my order? It's something else. So it gives you options. Okay, hold on. Let me go here. Let me change this real quick. I mean, this order is taking a minute, but hey. So we're doing live order time for everybody watching on the replay. Okay, hit the thumbs up for your boy. Can we get up to 250 thumbs up? Delivery ETA. It says your estimated delivery time is 12:18. Your current estimated delivery time is 12:18, which may adjust as your delivery progresses. If you don't receive your order by 12:59. So they're saying if I don't get it by 12:59 a.m., please check back here so we may assist you. If your order is not satisfactory when it arrives, we will do everything we can to make it right. Until then, please feel free to contact your Dasher for status updates. So DoorDash is telling me if I don't get it by 12:59, which would have been an hour and a half after I ordered it, and I tipped $10, then I have to check back here. Still need help? Contact support. Oh, I'm not going to contact support right now because it's not it's not late, right? It's just, whatever. It's just taking longer than DoorDash thought. Dasher status. Let's click on that. Where is my Dasher? Where is my Dasher moving? Continue. Your Dasher has arrived at the store and is waiting to pick up your order. Your estimated time is 12:19. Now it's 12:19. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's see. This Kendricks guy, he is a trooper. Can I cancel my order? If you cancel now, we cannot refund you. If you cancel now, we cannot refund you. So if I cancel now, they're not going to refund me, because this has happened to me before. When a customer cancels after a certain amount of time, like driver accepted it, driver's been waiting, driver gets full pay. So that's why they're saying that, right? If I would have canceled it like a minute after I placed it, then it's canceled. The driver might not get anything. Maybe they get half pay, whatever. The store has already started preparing this order, and a Dasher is on its way to pick it up. So we won't be able to issue a refund for this order. Not giving refunds allow us to pay the store for the order and pay the Dasher for the work. I like that, DoorDash. I appreciate that. And then it says, don't cancel order. So I'm going to hit don't cancel. It says, enjoy your food. You should, now it's 12:20. The minute's just, every minute it goes up a minute. Wow. Okay. So, wow. We were supposed to get it. It said originally between 11:49 and like 11:55 or something. So it's basically, they're adding, now it says 12:23. They're basically added 30 minutes from the expected time. Dasher waiting for order still. Bro, this guy is a trooper. I can't text him again, though, because I don't want to bother him. I sent him a first text at 11:38. It's 12:01. Wow. I mean, look at the icon. Look. So you see where the store is, and you see my house? See it? He's going to get on the highway to get to me. So the drive won't take him long, but he ain't super close. The other establishment, the other IHOP, is like right here where my finger's at. Okay. So like that's where the other IHOP is. And look at where so right there is where the other one's at. Way closer. Your Dasher is IHOP waiting. Wow, what's going on here? Oh man. Yours is ready. He eating some food in his car. Ask him if he accepted another order. He hasn't moved. His car hasn't moved. If he did, I would have seen him moving by now. Dasher went to the bar to have a cold one. Yes, it's 24 hours according to Google. He's 100% guilt tripped into staying. Why? Because I told him I dashed as well, and I gave him $10. If somebody told me they dashed and they tip me 10. Unless this order takes me back to where I want to be, I would have canceled. There's no way. I would have been fuming in that IHOP. My patience is at a 0. You guys know that. I'm trying to work on my patience. I do not wait that long for this amount of dollars. No way, Jose. But I have a feeling this guy is like DoorDash, he loves DoorDash. 12:20. He thanked me for ordering this late. 12:25 now. This is a shit show. Call the store. He's waiting for another order. This is a top dasher that thinks he has to stay. Yeah. I got my IHOP order, Pedro, waiting on my link to open the bag. Wow. I haven't gotten mine yet. We're supposed to do it together, right? Get that man a pizza bag. His car doesn't need to move to multi-app. Yeah, okay. He thinks you're tip baiting. Maybe. He's listening to the new Kendrick album. I hope he is. That would be another mental health video. Yes, I'm 18. I have lots of patience left in me. The closer IHOP probably turned their pad off, maybe. But the other one that I mentioned is 24 hours, guys. I think somebody said they just looked it up. Bro, you need to see if he will talk to you live while bringing it. I have it leave it at the door. So, and I can't take. I stream with my laptop. I could take it up there with me, but I'm not going to do that. Your dasher's still waiting. This is absolutely absurd. Wow. No wonder people don't tip. DoorDash is yeah. The IHOP probably has only one cook like my here's. Yeah. I could see that. Pulls up on a pedal bike. I'd be calling IHOP already personally. It's Sunday night. Can't imagine they are this busy. No, Joni. In St. Louis, that IHOP is pumping. So I need you to trust and believe that their whole dining room is full. And there's people waiting. And there's people doing takeout. It's busy. But I did not expect that order to go to that IHOP. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have placed the order. I would have placed it somewhere else. I'll have to see what happens on the replay. Hey, appreciate you, Lou. Have a good night, man. I'm so fast on DoorDash. LOL, we can fly. Yeah. Should I call? Should I call IHOP? I said I wasn't. Should I call them? Danny's just like that there after the club. Yep. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. His car is his home. STL is a major metro city. It is. Drive us to IHOP with you, just where Jordan's. I could probably drive. I could have driven there and picked this up and been back. If I would have ordered it for pickup myself, and if I was going live on the phone, we could have gotten there. We would have been back already. Well, no, because the order's not ready. But I'm just saying, that's how long we've been waiting, right? But a good dasher would have updated you. I think you're right. Yep, Tracy, very true. Sometimes the managers are cooking their, yep. Call and ask for 2 faces on your pancakes. It's funny your drivers would rather drop off food than sitting in the driver's respectively. Yeah. Call on live, but that doesn't mean the closer IHOP didn't turn off their pad. Yeah, they could have. B. Karen, DoorDash, Santiago. What up? Call IHOP and cook will answer. Maybe. Yeah, and that's why I don't want it. I feel like, I feel like I'm putting another wrench. Because right now the IHOP probably has people waiting at the front. How long is it going to be? They got the phone ringing from other people. I'm not trying to add to that. I've been there, guys. I'm just not trying to add to it. I like when I have to wait a little bit because it's hot. I expect it should be hot. Pedro, IHOP, Santiago. Draw 3 circles. Call. No smiley face on that pancake, says Andrew. Cashier will answer. Does IHOP doesn't have cashiers. They have sometimes a host. Do they have cashiers? I don't know. I'm not sure. Call them and tell them forget the faces so your food comes quicker. That cook's not going to answer. If you call, they will not pick up the phone. They probably wouldn't. Doesn't Google show if a store is busy? Byron, I think Google shows expected busy times based on historical data. I don't think it shows current busy times. They have hosts. Okay. I'll be a Karen. I'll call for you. Somebody can call. Listen, if you guys want to call, you can. I'm not. It's the IHOP on Clayton in St. Louis, Missouri. If you want to call and find out about my order, you know my name. Call. All servers use the front. The waiter you had cashes you out at the front. At IHOP? No, I've paid my bill at the table at IHOP before. Waffle House does me at the front. IHOP doesn't do me at the front. Maybe some IHOPs are different. This all depends on how they run it. The smiley face pancakes with the whole I pull my gig. Don't do it, y'all, says Janice. If somebody wants to, I can't stop you. I just told you where I ordered it from. This IHOP is about to get 50 calls. Yeah, I didn't think about that. It's IHOP. So what else is open at this hour? 7-Eleven. See, in St. Louis, IHOP is open. Denny's is open. We have a couple diners. There's a few places open. But in that area, yeah, that's why they're busy too. St. Louis, man, we that phone going to be ringing all night. 8049 Clayton. I don't know what the address is. Pedro, you just opened the floodgates. That's going to cost your food 30 more minutes. Nah, it won't. Don't say that. All right, don't call. If somebody, just one person can call. Talk about it in the chat, but not everybody can. And hit the thumbs up for me waiting this long. Right now, 12:30. The food's 12:30. Oh no, he left. Heading to you. Look, here we go. Your dasher is completing another order nearby and will deliver your order soon. Okay, so, all right, you see the black dot? The black dot is where he's dropping the other order off at or picking it up. So he just left. Okay, I see him. He's going down Big Bend. Okay, then he's coming to me. Yep, this order's definitely delayed because it got stacked. So as a DoorDash driver myself, I don't mind stack orders because it allows me to make good money sometimes. But as a customer, I hate it. So this food, the initial expected delivery was 11:49, 11:55, somewhere in that range. Okay? Right now, 12:24 to 12:30. Imagine if I was the second order. Let's not think about me or us. There's a Burger King down the street. So let's say Jennifer ordered Burger King from the Burger King down the road from IHOP at 11 o'clock. Kendrick picked up the Burger King. Then he got a stack for me. He accepted it. So he's got the Burger King in his car for what? 40 minutes he's had the Burger King in his car now? And it's just now getting delivered to Jennifer. That's not cool. If it's hot and you're delivering to customer, do you put AC on the blast for your own comfort? If it's hot in my car, I put the AC on and I have the food in a hot bag. Yes. That person's order is cold. Yeah. You guys feel the scenario I just gave you? Think about that. But whose fault is it? Is it DoorDash's for stacking? It's an algorithm. They got more orders than drivers. Is it the driver's fault for accepting stacked orders? Is it my fault for ordering something I don't even need? I talk about that all the time, guys. 99% of these orders are not essential. I do not need this. This is for science. It's for fun. It's for entertainment. Yeah, I'll have a couple bites. It'll taste good. I don't need this food. Stacked orders. What do you think? I don't know. Sometimes they work out good. Other times these situations happen where one of the customers, or maybe even both, my food's delayed, but I bet you if Jennifer ordered before me or even after me, she could have ordered after and her food could be at the Burger King ready. But because IHOP was slow, Jennifer has to wait. I don't have an answer, guys. I don't know what the answer is to solve these problems, these riddles. I have no answer for that. Nobody does. Nobody can tell. We can't make these apps perfect. It's impossible to please every customer. It just is. It's humanly impossible. You can't do it. Bad driver, bad driver. 100% he got the stack for the same place. Maybe. Could have been. So I could have been the first or second order, but because it took so long, because there was two. So he gets there. He gets my order. Text him. Oh, he's a driver. He'll get it. Oh, he just told me what he tipped. He can't take the tip back on DoorDash. So then he gets another order and he waits. So maybe my food was ready this whole time. But he didn't confirm pickup because he was waiting on somebody else's. I didn't think about that. Either way, in these scenarios, one or both the customers get screwed. Did the driver screw himself? Maybe he had my food the whole time, but he's waiting for a $6 add-on going a few miles, where he could have done dropped me off, and he could have been on another order by now if my food was ready that quick. Because my order, French toast, hash browns, and pancakes with 1 bacon and 1 sausage link, that's very easy. It's not an omelet. It's not a burger. It's not chicken fingers from IHOP. My order is probably one of the more basic ones that they're going to cook that night in that kitchen. Very easy order. What do you guys think? Nobody has the answers. It's all speculation, but it's fun to talk about. So Angela is right. Let's see. What did Angela say? Angela said, let me find her comment if I can find it. And I don't see a comment from Angela. I don't see a comment from Angela unless it's all the way up there. Andrew Giglabossi says, boom, Angela is right. But I don't see a comment from Angela unless I missed it. Yeah, I don't see a comment. What did Angela say? Somebody put it in there because I do not see a comment from Angela. She's Newport. Oh, okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. Newport Beach Dasher. It's the driver's fault for the driver should have unassigned or delivered the Burger King while yours was being made. Got it. Yeah. I mean, you can't. You can't hold somebody's food hostage like that, right? Come on. If I do a stacked order and if I got a Burger King and I go down the street and I got the Burger King and I go, and I'm waiting that long, or it's going to be that long of a wait. Yeah, I'm going to drop the IHOP, the second one, because I got the other person's food, right? Craziness, man. I always accept orders that work out both in my favor and the customer's favor. I never want to screw the customer over with later. Yeah, I hear that. I would be lying if I didn't tell you, though, that I will take another order as long as I'm not making the customer wait an extra. For me, it's 5 minutes. Then I have no problem with it. But that's just me, because 5 minutes isn't going to really compromise food that much. It's just not. I worked with food my entire life. It's just not. Okay. But more than, if you start feeling more, it's 20, 30, that's excessive to me. But what up, Zach? Headed to you. So your Dasher is heading to you with your order. So they dropped off. Okay. So yeah, they dropped off in Maplewood. That was the first order. But we know with DoorDash, the first order doesn't mean that's the first order that came in on the app. You could order a second stack, and that's the first, based on proximity, because I'm the further customer. Okay. So now it says 12:23, 12:28. He's in Maplewood, Big Bend. He's going to go River to Pear. He's got a easy drive, but no highway. He would have been able to get on the he should have gotten on the highway if I didn't have that stack, and he would have been here by now. But right now it says he's still basically 13 to 18 minutes away. I'm not going to bother Kendrick. I'm not going to text him. I asked him to leave it at the patio table. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to meet him. I'm not going to ask him questions. I'm not going to be that customer. But we're going to see how this food turns out, and then we'll end the live. We'll see. You got to remember, for everybody coming in, we ordered crispy hash browns, French toast, and a Rootin' Tootie something, pancakes with a smiley face, kids menu with 1 bacon, 1 sausage. We're going to see we're going to see if the pancakes have the smiley face on them. I'll give you guys a big reveal. Okay. Say thanks, fellow Dasher. Oh, I thanked them in me and him have been communicating in the chat. Glad you didn't tell him about the YouTube. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. He would have came here. It would have been a bad experience for him, right? Because we've been talking. He's been waiting. I'm glad I didn't do it. I trust my gut on that one. I don't take stacks unless I know it's cold stuff like 7-Eleven and Subway sandwich kind of thing. I don't like feeling stressed about it. I hear you. Dude probably buys a yacht every 2 hours. That app doesn't tell you how can reorder the stacks. The app doesn't tell you can reorder the stacks. What do you mean by that? You should ask him what happened. Andrew with his Walmart fixation. Pizza must never be stacked. Yes, random Ryan. Customer service. Should I? I don't want to ask him any more questions. I feel like I'm just not doing it. I don't know. If I had it as a hand to me, I would ask him probably, but I'm not going to go outside and meet the guy. And I could do it. He'd probably be fine with it. I just don't really want to. I like to wonder more than the truth. Does that make? I almost like to just think about what it could be, the scenario, than actually knowing. Call me silly, I know, but maybe another time, another Sunday live, maybe the next one or two I do, I'll actually, take the laptop out there with me, something like that. Tell the guy about the YouTube, ask him if he wants to shout out. I might do that, but this guy Kendricks, we've been through enough. I ordered this food, what time was it? It was an hour ago. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, an hour ago. So he's getting closer. I can see that. Okay. I just learned you can jump to task. Yeah, true teller. Definitely you could jump to task. Plot twist. A young woman delivers order. Oh, that would be funny. I won't know, though, because I'm not going to meet him outside. He's investing crypto. He's busy. It's rare for a customer to contact me before delivery. Okay. Uber Eats stacks takes you all over the place. Yeah. Uber Eats does. This is on DoorDash. We're doing a DoorDash tonight. Pedro, are Dashers offended when you want them to leave it at the door? Pedro, are Dashers offended when you want them? No, we prefer leave it at the door. If you prefer leave it at the door, thumbs up in the chat. If you don't like leave it at the door, thumbs down. That'll answer your question right there. I personally prefer leave at doors. It's a quicker thing. You leave it at the door and wherever they said, or a good spot, you take a picture, boom. Hand to me is you got to ring the doorbell. You got to wait for them sometimes. You got to, I'd rather leave a door. It's quicker. So that's just me. The only time, a hand, if I see hand to me, I'm not like mad about it or anything. Sometimes maybe they give you a cash tip, very rare. But a lot of times you're probably sitting there waiting, ringing the doorbell or something. Or they put hand to me and then you ring the doorbell and then they tell you on the Ring camera, oh, you can leave it at the door. Then you're wasting my time. I totally like leave it at the door. Very fast, efficient. Plus I have a record in the app that I took a picture that it got delivered. So that helps me as well. So as you see, a lot of thumbs up. Yeah. Landon says thumbs down. So I guess he likes the hand it to me. I wouldn't ask him about the stack, though. That should have given you the heads up. Gig Lebowski, I agree. And they didn't give me the heads up until after I saw it was picked up, which I don't like. When I hit that help icon, it should have told me when I said Dasher ETA or whatever, Dasher location, it should have told me that, well, the Dasher has 2 orders, so he might be, but the app doesn't say that, and they knew that. So that is shady for unnecessary reasons. Will you rate him 1 star for being late? No, I will not rate him 1 star for being late. Because I don't think the lateness is his fault, or I don't know if it's his fault. I don't know if my order was first or second. I have no idea. This guy's being pretty patient, in my opinion. Would you agree? So for me, I think some of us are saying he's a bad Dasher. Okay, we have our reasons. He waited for a long time. Or maybe he didn't wait, but I don't know. But he was at the store for a long time. I know that. So either he waited on my food or he waited on somebody else's. I don't know 100% if it was mine or not. But if I'm assuming he was waiting on mine, then I feel like that's a good Dasher because he waited for my order and it's coming, right? Some of you guys might disagree with that, and that's fine. But I have no idea. That's none of us know. It's all a matter of opinion at this point. Food might be cold for his. Well, if the food's cold, if my hash browns are cold and the bacon's cold, then my food was ready for a while. If it's warm to hot, then it probably was the second order. You guys, I'm going to tell you guys. You guys are going to see it. So he is just a few minutes away, guys. 3 to 5 minutes away. I've done IHOP. It's 2 from IHOP. Second order big. Okay. The worst is when they want a meet at door and then they never show up. Yes. Yes. I hate those. Uber's got the worst time on that too. It's crazy. Paige, your Dasher had to take a dump. Hold up. I can't read every comment, but sometimes when, so I'm sure there's been great ones in here, but when I see one that just makes me laugh like that, where'd it go? Pedro, your dasher had to take a dump. Everybody give a thumbs up for Glenn and a round of applause. We've all been there. I've accepted orders at certain restaurants because I had to use the bathroom and I knew that their bathroom was open. Yeah, you best believe it. What up? What up? What up? Love it. Pedro Dash took a dump and took the food. Oh, Yos Malone, don't put that on me. Don't give me that thought as I'm about to eat, bro. I drive home for dumps. Hey, it depends. No, I'll use the bathroom. As long as the bathroom ain't dirty, I'm going to use the bathroom. It is what it is. When nature comes a calling, it is what it is. I'm not fancy. Like, I'll use the bathroom. As long as it ain't filthy, if I got to go, I got to go. I'm not special like that. I'll just, live order time. Okay, I'm going to put this up, actually. Gig conference, July 30th, y'all. Okay, he's close. Why did he go that? What? Oh, okay, no, I see. Okay. So he's about to approach. He's crossing the River de Pear. He's on River de Pear. See my house. I live in Princeton Heights. I got no problem sharing that with y'all. I love my neighborhood. So he's getting close. He's going to hit what? He's going to hit one stoplight there. 1, 2. He's going to hit 3 more stoplights before he gets to me. No stop signs. He'll be here very soon. I'm going to go upstairs and get it, and then I'm going to show you guys what we got. Consider hitting the thumbs up. How many thumbs up we got so far tonight? I'm going to check it out. Let me see. Do we have enough thumbs up? This has been a good show. We've talked about mental health. Can you do in a gig economy what you love and make money? We took some great Streamyards links, and we talked to 4 or 5 people tonight. Fantastic. Great live chat. Made an order. Talked about the gig conference. In the beginning, the first 6 minutes, our mic was muted, and I had no idea. So if you're watching on a replay, and you're probably not going to watch on the replay because there's no sound. So hit the thumbs up so that people can see me act ridiculous for the first 6 minutes tomorrow, because the algorithm will love me. How many thumbs up do we have? 279. Can we get to 300 thumbs up, please? You're going to have to give me 300 because everybody promised me earlier, if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, you got to hit it. If my pancakes have a face from IHOP, I think they will. I'm probably going to be wrong, but I'm being optimistic. I'm trying to go into the week with high vibes. We're on 3.5 hour live. Hit the thumbs up for your boy. Okay, so let's go ahead and, okay, he's down the street now. Okay, it's about go time, y'all. I got the porch light on. I'm going to let him do his thing. I am going to do this, though. I'm going to go and be a creeper. I'm going to sit like on my couch with my girlfriend for 30 seconds. I'm going to see, is it a guy or a girl? Just because somebody mentioned that earlier, because we know people dash on other people's accounts. Okay, so I want you guys to hold on for me. Talk amongst yourselves in the live chat. I'm going to show you the reveal of the food. Take a bite or two. I might have to put my nose on, my clown nose, if I'm wrong. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. He's approaching the house. He's getting very, very close. I'll be right back. Oh, Lord. Okay. We have the bag. We have the bag. Is John still in here? I don't know if I was supposed to link him. I don't know. Okay. The order's complete. Okay. So let's talk real quick. The first thing about the bag, it's hot. It's warm. First thing, when I grabbed it, I could feel warmth. Guy had a hot bag. He had a hot bag. Followed the instructions. As I saw him walk into his car, I opened the door, gave him a little peace sign. Black guy, long dreads. It was a dude. Had a hot bag. Okay. He sent me another message. Let's see here. Oh, that's the picture. Okay. And in the picture, he didn't take a picture of the food. He took a picture of my address. He took a picture of my address, not a picture of the food. Interesting. Very, very, unless I open it and it has both. Okay, he has a picture of my porch with the address placard, and you can kind of see the bag in the corner, but okay. All right, so enough of that. Let's see what we got here. Happy birthday. What are y'all talking about? Happy birthday. Who's happy birthday? It's not my birthday. Whose birthday is it? Happy birthday, Pedro. What are you talking about? It's not my birthday. What are y'all talking about? What? Why are y'all saying happy birthday? What? Are you guys clowning me right now? You missed my super chat. Oh, I did? What? I'm sorry. Hold on, where's it at? I see it. Dub C. He says, from one St. Louis gig to another, much love. Ooh, I appreciate you, Dub. Let me see if I can put it up here. Hold up. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to send John a link. There it is. Appreciate you. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see. I think John also has IHOP. We're going to open it together. So let's see if he's ready. Let me see. We're going to do this. We're going to end the live here shortly. But I want to see if John's had his food for a while, so his can't be very good right now. Okay. Invite a guest. Boom. Got it. Let's go ahead and send John this link. He could come in. I had to talk to him tonight anyway. All right. We'll open our bag together. It'll be a fun way of ending. This is hot. Whoever is in this bottom one's hot. Okay. Let's see. Why'd you guys say happy birthday? What's going on? Messing with you. Oh, got it. I figured. Trolls unite. All right. It's all good. I was like, what is happening here? Oh, you guys are making me laugh. For sure, bro. Yeah, you good. What up, Dub? All right. So y'all's funny. He's telling us, man, it's happy birthday. That's not his birthday. All right. So John's in the building. Okay. I'm going to bring him in right now. He said he ordered IHOP. I see his bag. Okay, we're gonna do this together. Listen, let me tell y'all something right now. Let me bring John on. Let me bring him on. What's up, man?
I'm mad at my word.
Yeah, you guys. Let me toot my horn and John's horn. Y'all ain't getting this content anywhere else. Oh, I love it, Gianna. Love that, man. Y'all ain't getting this kind of content anywhere else. Now, you ready to open your bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does yours have a sticker on it?
No.
Okay, mine doesn't either.
Okay, no.
It's just tied up.
Look, identical. Look at that. Okay. So let's go ahead and open it up. What did you get, man? What'd you get?
I got a breakfast sampler with two pancakes, protein style, strawberry banana, some eggs, some hash brown, crispy, and turkey bacon.
Okay. So how long ago did you get your food? Like 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, it was when I got it, it was lukewarm. The guy had it on his passenger seat, and he had the AC on. No hot bag. I was pissed.
See, this guy had a hot bag. So, all right. So the first bag is right here. This is the bag of condiments, I'm sure. Yep. Look at that. Oh, no. There's my whipped cream, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Look at it. Look at that whipped cream. So no smiley face. Let me put my nose on. No smiley face on.
I didn't even get a bag. They just threw in like this little. Also, right now,
I got cutlery. Look at this. Look at this. I got all kinds of stuff in this bag. Butter, syrup. Look at that. That is, I mean, I told you guys I was going to have all kinds. Look at that. That's a lot. Okay. But the sad part is this. Little whipped cream. I can't make, look, I just poured it onto my keyboard. It literally just poured it on the keyboard. So I can't make a smiley face with that whipped topping. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Did they give you any mints? So your breath doesn't stink?
Let me see. No mints. No.
Wow.
I got
See,
no
my house
mints.
is considerate. They're making sure my breath doesn't stick after I eat their pancakes.
Okay, so let me
I don't know
see
if that's a good or bad sign.
Okay, so these are the hash browns. I paid $4 for that.
I think my
Very
hash browns
small
all.
amount. They're not that crispy either. But
Mine came in a little. I don't know what these are called. It's like everything's in here.
everything's in one. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a compartment, like a meal prep container
All
style
right. Let's see.
plastic.
What is this? Okay, so what is this? Okay, these are the pancakes that were supposed to have the smiley face. That's them. Chocolate chips in there, and that's the fruit that was supposed to be the face for the eyes, and then more chocolate chips. One bacon, one sausage. The pancakes are hot. The pancakes are hot. Pancakes are hot. So I'm not surprised that they didn't put the whipped cream. It makes sense, but I was definitely wrong. Definitely wrong. Okay.
So these are my pancakes. There's supposed to be strawberries on there, just bananas. There's no strawberry. I don't know if they put it on the side or not.
So you didn't even get it on the side.
No, I don't think so.
That's
It might be just a strawberry syrup, but they really have passed it for sure.
okay. So then we got our French toast. Let's take a look at this.
And then here's my bacon,
Okay.
eggs, and hash brown.
Okay. Okay. I opened my box up. This is it's hot. So I got the powdered sugar on the side, and the French toast is hot. It doesn't taste great, but it's hot. So,
It's all right.
okay. I mean, we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I told you, 6. 6 syrups. How many syrups did you get?
I think just one.
I got 6. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 6
That's insane.
for only 4 things of French toast. 6 syrups.
Yeah, my IHOP is stingy. They only gave me that one.
Look at that. That's crazy. 6.
I think this is supposed to be a strawberry. It
That's
looks
a
like
straw-
a
yeah. That's
yeah.
like the liquid. Yeah, that's a liquid
strawberry.
Yeah. I
Quote
mean,
unquote.
overall, I would say the food presentation's fine. I'm a little like, to me, that's not $4 worth of hash browns, but that's just me. But whatever.
Yeah, they gave me 2 actually, 2 strawberry things,
2,
whatever.
okay.
2
I got a
liquid
lot of
strawberry
condiments.
sauces.
A lot of butter. I got ketchup. They gave me ketchup too for the hash browns, salt and pepper in the bag. I mean, the condiments they gave me. I mean, I could feed my family for another week with these condiments. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. All right, y'all. Listen, we had a fun night.
That's my
yours
hash brown.
yeah, yours is better than mine. Yours is more crispy than mine. Yeah, definitely. Listen, we had a fun night. I need to talk to my friend John about some things. I appreciate you guys being here. Mental health. Consider it. Think about it. If you ever feel like you need to take a pause, take a pause. Turn the app off. If you ever feel like this work is doing you harm for your mental or your physical health, hey, you might need to stop. Things are more important than a lot more things more important than making money, and a lot more things more important than delivering people IHOP at midnight, right? So you guys are fantastic. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. I'll see you guys next week. Deuces. All right, let me see. If I end it, I think it should actually keep you in. Hold on.